What's up, y'all? Y'all seen the title, y'all seen the thumbnail. We ranking Naruto characters, but specifically, we are ranking them based on their talent, their genius, their natural ability,
Their
if you will.
skill, their
Not your typical,
intelligence, yeah, their rugged
very
good
much so.
looks. That will be a huge factor.
Yeah, I mean, for my goats, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, generally just going over what makes a character like a Prodigy, you know what I mean? Kind of differentiating between them. So this would be interesting.
hmm
Not your typical power scaling tier list, but hope you guys enjoy. I guess we can jump right into
Yeah,
it.
honestly, yeah. So okay, the tier list is structured in a way as to not like bias because everybody here is a genius of some kind, right? So we're
Mhm.
we're trying not to bias too much in the direction of like, yeah, bro, you're either Minato or you're garbage. That's not the goal here,
Mhm.
right? That's not productive. That's not what we're trying to do here at Honored Ones Incorporated. So we're gonna start off light.
Mhm.
Yamato. So he does have the power canonically of having some of Hashirama's DNA in him. I was gonna use a
Mhm.
more insane word. I'm kind of proud of myself for not
Yeah,
getting in,
I,
bro.
I I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
This is like I appreciate you. I think he would probably be a bona fide above
that's what
average
I'm thinking. Yep.
shinobi. He has wood style,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was like an Anbu level member. He
Mm-hmm.
could replace Kakashi as a Jonin. Like you can't be that and be like a normal guy.
Yep.
But to call him like super talented
Not
or
really, because
particularly like in
he gets
not
clipped
really.
out of like okay, because Wood style. Okay, I like Yamato as a character, but he is kind of a Wood style merchant,
Mhm.
and that's a problem, right?
And that
Because
and
like,
that's what
yeah,
he's built for sure. But
yeah,
it's kind of like, okay, for example, Heavy Sasuke pulled up and was kind of like, "Hey, bro,
yeah.
this is it." You know what I mean? He wasn't particularly
Like
impressed.
I
Yamato
wouldn't.
hasn't shown any like super talented feats. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's
He's
above
not
average, like a good
Orochimaru's best
shinobi.
work. Yeah. Do you know what I
Exactly,
mean?
exactly. That's actually a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's done better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 5 out of 10, like maybe 6 out of 10,
Like, I'll
above
put it like
average.
this, right? Like, this isn't even Orochimaru's best work with Hashirama cells.
Mhm,
All due
mhm,
respect
mhm.
to Yamato, but
Of course,
like,
of course, of
you know what I
course.
mean?
Yeah. But if you want to talk about someone that I think will set the bar pretty high for what we're going to talk about when we talk
Mm.
about like certain levels of talent, we got
Itachi
Itachi
Uchiha, my
Uchiha,
favorite character, and bro, we both know. We both know what this is.
generational
Yeah.
genius. I mean, like
Disgusting work.
he's like I'm going to be honest with you. Itachi is one of those characters that I think you go into and you're kind of just like, damn, when was he not
Yeah.
goaded?
Dude,
And you're not going to find an answer.
and even
Hokage level thinking at the age of
seven,
7,
bro.
like
Like the light novels
Mangekyo
were like,
Sharingan at like
he
12.
figured out who he was when he was 4. Like
Yeah.
Itachi, there was never a moment in Itachi's life where he wasn't locked the fuck in. He's one of 2 characters in Naruto that was born just dialed, just ready for action. Right. The other character, you guys probably already know, but like this guy, dude. When I got to that part of the Itachi light novel where they said that Itachi didn't even need to cheat on the Chunin exams because he read all the books, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Look, I love Sasuke like a brother. Sasuke was fighting for his life on question 1.
Bro, like,
Like,
we'll get to because
like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If, in case y'all are curious, some foreshadowing. Sasuke is my favorite character,
mhm.
and y'all know me.
Bro,
I'm a
you're literally repping him right now.
I'm repping the merch.
Mhm.
I'm repping the merch,
Just
right?
pretend I'm Toretto's Itachi, all right? Just
Yeah, of course, of course. We'll get to Sasuke in a bit, right?
mhm.
My co-host here might be dogging on Sasuke a little bit to upraise his goat, but it's all right. We'll let that slide for now. We'll be spinning back in a little bit, all right? For now, I do agree though. Like one of the most elite shinobi ever, like in conversations with like Hokage level characters in terms of just being talented. He had Obito kind of like on his heels, like,
Yep, at
can
12,
this
by the way,
kid
pre
can
Sharingan.
this kid rock me?
Yeah,
Like, is he dangerous to me? Like
bro.
Itachi, like, yeah,
Bro,
insane.
like Orochimaru was looking at Itachi like God, like what the fuck, dude? All my research, all the shit I've ever wanted to do and perfect, nothing even comes close to Itachi Uchiha. Like, bro,
Yeah.
seeing Itachi change Orochimaru's life so hard, he like had to start grooming his brother ASAP.
Yeah, I mean, like it was to the point where Itachi, still very young, by the way, put Orochimaru a Sannin in an immediate genjutsu, said, "You will never be able to get these eyes from me or my body." Cut his
hmm
arms off and said, "Get to stepping,
Yeah,
get to
like
stepping." Like that's not you.
by the way,
You don't
nerfed.
have
He
it.
he already had tuberculosis when he did that shit.
Yeah.
Like if this
Um.
just by the way, guys, Ita Tensei Itachi, this is an animal right here.
Yeah. If this were power scaling, you be seeing some crazy stuff. But yeah,
Mhm.
in terms of talent, I feel like most people won't
Yeah.
disagree
By the
that
way,
Itachi
took
is
out
just
the
one of the
rest
most
of
talented
the
ever.
clan at 12. Just Yeah.
Yeah. Anbu, like I think the youngest Anbu member ever. Like just disgusting stuff.
Yeah.
Disgusting stuff. But yeah.
So yeah,
Next up, kind of a step down, but it's all right. You know, we got Hinata.
Byakugan kind of carries,
Let
but not even like
I think she's I think she's an above average ninja, like in terms of talent.
really.
And here's my
Okay.
reasoning, right? Here's my reasoning,
Okay.
right? If you put like tuning exams, Hinata, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
versus most people that aren't Neji,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see her look like a monster, right?
Okay.
Comparatively, like there's going to be monsters in there. You're gonna have your Rock Lees, you're gonna have your Gars, you're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
your Nejis, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put her against that era of Naruto, aw, it's up. You put her against Kiba, you
Mm-hmm.
put her against a lot of the people in her age range. She's doing pretty well, right? I would say there are better candidates to being average
Like, listen, bro.
than like a Byakugan. Like, yeah,
Like, listen. No hate to
she was doing her
Hinata.
big
No
one.
hate to Hinata. But
Uh-huh.
if it's Choji, you know what I mean? Like there are limits to this shit. Like, I'm j- shit, bro. Like, fuck. I feel like such an asshole. Like, it's just I think she's an average ninja, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
First woman on the tier list, by the way. Keep that in mind, chat. This is
Dude,
information for you
she's
guys to remember.
okay. She's average despite the Byakugan. If you want to say adult Hinata, by the way, or Hinata like during the last movie, sure, I could give you above average.
No, but okay, but we're talking about like talent,
Overall, okay,
ability.
okay,
Yeah, we're talking about like their capabilities, not only their ceiling, how fast they grow, et cetera, all that stuff as a shinobi, right? And it's like I think I'm not saying she's like crazy, but I think the Byakugan alone and Gentle
okay.
Fist
You know,
kind of puts her above most
okay. So
of the baseline.
let me add a suggestion here for the above average tier, right? Let me
Right.
run this by you. Can we
Mhm.
say that they're weak? Okay, we can say that they're ability merchants, right? Like they're kind of
Sure,
carried by a singular ability. So Yamato's
sure.
carried by Wood Style, Hinata's carried by Byakugan, but otherwise they're kind of
They wouldn't be super crazy. Sure.
yeah, right. So
Mhm.
I think that's fair, right?
Okay.
So okay,
All right. Cool.
I
Cool.
do you
Cool.
want to bother ranking like
We
these
don't
guys?
have to.
Okay, I don't even
Yeah, we
remember
don't
this
have to.
guy. I think he was like a random
Uh,
leaf shinobi.
he was cool. He was like the Chunin exams proctor, I think. He ran up on like one of the Sand Jonin and got cooked. He'd probably be like an average Shinobi. You don't have to rank him, but he's pretty average. He's pretty
Yeah.
average. He's pretty average.
Um.
Um,
Okay. Sasuke Uchiha. I'll let you choose,
yeah,
bro. Which picture do you want to use of Sasuke? Do you want to use this one or do you want to use this one?
hold on. You see that? You see the go to the that purple one? You see when he's putting
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
You go and put that yeah, buddy. Yeah,
Nah,
buddy.
bro, you're
Needed
disgusting. Clean up after, bro.
that, bro. By the way, I'm actually mad that in the split second you scrolled down, I found him. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking for another one. I
God, bro.
just
Like
locked
that
eyes, bro.
glaze is primal. It came from within you.
It was instinctual, one might say. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
say
out of
this,
you a
right?
little bit. Mhm.
Sasuke, huh?
What?
Sasuke is like one of those characters that I, at least I'm gonna argue, has the potential to be like number one on this list, right? Itachi is one of those characters. Sasuke is one of those characters, despite what my co-host shaking his head may lead you to believe, right? And we got some statements to back it up. Right now, I will just preface this with this statement, right? Sasuke had a slow start relative to Itachi. I'll give y'all that. I'll
Mhm.
give y'all that. When we're talking 6-year-old to 6-year-old, Itachi was kind of murking Sasuke, right? I hear it, I see it, I believe it, I feel it, right? But we have a couple of statements, a couple important things to keep in mind to consider, right?
Mhm.
Number one, we got a statement from good old Snake Man, good old slithery slitherer,
Mhm.
Orochimaru himself,
Okay.
saying when he fought tuning exams, Forest of Death, pre-curse mark Sasuke was like, God, bro, you have even more potential than your brother, who happens to be named Itachi, by the way, chat. Now listen, I'm not saying Orochimaru is God, but what I am
Mhm.
saying is that Orochimaru is a really smart character. What I am saying is that he really, really wants an Uchiha body, and
And he met Itachi. I'll give you some
and he
defense.
met Itachi, right? He saw Itachi, he saw him use the Mangekyo, and he
Mhm.
was like, "Hey, bro, I'm not saying you're stronger than him because obviously he's not at this point, but in
Mhm.
terms of talent, in terms of raw ability, you're kind of up there." Now, okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't
Hmm.
disagree with you about Sasuke's like upper potential, and obviously we've seen that.
Hmm.
The reason I don't want to give him generational genius, like by the way, Prodigy is already crazy. Just it's not a loss. The only reason why is because int-wise, Itachi was operating on a different fucking level, right? Just he had better. That's not fucking crazy. Better wisdom feats, better intelligence
Mhm.
feats. The way he was fighting was always better. Like he's just better at strategizing a lot. Like Itachi was so locked in that when he came back from the dead, he had a contingency plan for that with Shisui's eye.
Okay, sure, 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 right.
There's just a lot
There,
of, you know what I mean?
there are a lot of ways in which Itachi kind of remains superior to Sasuke.
Mm.
I'll give you that, right? But let me counter with something, right? For one, got to get a little nerdy. Got to push up my glasses, right? I'm gonna just put it on the table. All right. I'm gonna pull out the Sharingan, pull out the Tomoe, right?
Okay.
Itachi used a Mangekyo ability, and it got broken by a base Sharingan. Sasuke's eyes, pre Mangekyo, pre Eternal Mangekyo, were simply different. And yes, Itachi let him win, but we know that Itachi did not let him beat him in the Mangekyo ability, right? Data book statement from that, right? Had those in the back pocket, right?
Are we gonna use
Itachi
that, by the
just
way? Because I
Itachi.
haven't read the data book, so like. Also, like I've
I
heard
mean,
some weird things.
we're not
Okay.
debating, right? It's
Okay.
not like
Okay.
we're not like, you know what I mean? It's just like whatever,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah. Keep going.
Bro,
Sorry.
broke out of Tsukiyomi base Sharingan, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Before he goes blind,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I'll put it like this: he gets the Mangekyo, develops to the same level of Susanoo Itachi had, and Itachi was like 20 or 20 something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sasuke immediately gets to the same ability. He uses the Susanoo the first time in that same day and evolves it to that in one day. We don't know how long Itachi took, right? But that Susanoo evolved from a rib cage to a full half body with a goddamn crossbow with a switch on it, right? I'm just saying, like Madara's looking at Sasuke like, damn, bro, the shape of your Sharingan lets me know you're like me. You're actually built from the same shit I am, talent wise.
Okay.
Right?
My turn to push back a little bit, right?
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing, do your thing.
At every opportunity in that fight, I would say Itachi had more opportunities to kill Sasuke than the other way around, right? Like it was Itachi was definitely putting on a show for Sasuke,
Mhm.
and we know that even at their peaks, right? Sasuke was not. I don't think any other character was sniffing Itachi's underpants when it came to Genjutsu. Like just that ability alone, bro. Like okay, think for example what he did to Izumi in the light novels. A
Mhm.
whole lifetime, bro. Like he made her 80 years old in like 1 second. Right?
For
The
sure,
infinite
right?
Tsukiyomi, like there are like the reason Itachi basically like goes blind is because he spams that shit hard, right? Like looking at Itachi, by the way, you don't even need to look in his eyes, right? Looking at Itachi is basically a death sentence for a lot of people. And if he wasn't trying to let Sasuke win in the end and free him of Orochimaru, which by the way, Sasuke also had like Orochimaru bite like curse mark juice at the time,
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
putting his thumb on the scale there. Like I'm not saying he like relied on it too much, but like there are moments. uh, Itachi not only letting Sasuke win, but also doing it in a way that made Sasuke feel like, damn, bro, I'm fighting for my life. Like Sasuke was convinced, dude. Kind of shows that he was
Mhm.
playing with his food for a lot of it. And I would argue that after Sasuke gets Itachi's eyes and then develops more and then gets the Rinnegan, like I'd say like after all the fights with like after the fight with Killer B onward is when you can start making that argument for Sasuke with a bit more
And
confidence.
there's a reason for that, right?
Mhm.
Here's my next
Also, he
point,
has
right?
Itachi's eyes like at his strongest, but I just want to.
Uh,
Okay.
sure, right? But like the thing that's interesting about that is you have to factor in circumstances, right? You
Hmm.
know that a character, like for example, I would argue Sasuke got a bigger jump from when he first got the Mangekyo to the end of the Five Kage Summit than he did even from like the 3 year training shit, right?
Hmm.
Karin's even looking at his chakra and like, what the fuck is that? Like, and it's just Sasuke. It's because he has the Mangekyo, right?
Hmm.
Now, Itachi gets a Mangekyo not because of his own abilities, not to say he's like weak or anything. It's just to say his circumstances allowed for his talent to bloom quicker, right? He saw Shisui die. Like, you take away Shisui dying, you
Mhm.
don't get the Izumi feat, you don't get him having Tsukiyomi,
But
you don't get
that's
him
some
having
shit he did instantly, right? Like he awakened it and then instantly did that shit. Like I'm saying that's also kind of
sure,
impressive.
and
And yeah,
Sasuke uses Amaterasu the first time he
yeah.
has the Mangekyo in a fight, right? What my point is just that the circumstances allow Itachi to hit his relative peak higher
Mhm.
because someone that he cared about dying in front of him happened earlier, right? The situation allowed for him to explore that tank, whereas Sasuke's situations didn't until later in his development, right? Like Itachi's getting his Mangekyo. Once again, the Mangekyo is not an ability you develop just off talent, right? It
Mhm.
has to be tragedy based. So
Mhm.
Itachi at 12 is getting this. Sasuke's like 15, 16, right? Of course, their relative skills looks different. Itachi has a much faster, he has much better acceleration, but then
Mhm.
Sasuke gets much further, much farther,
So
whatever, right?
like, do you remember the conversation we had about like Goten and Trunks versus Gohan, which was like Goten and
Talent,
Trunks have
yeah.
way more talent, but Gohan has way more potential? Like
Mhm.
I could see if you want to make that argument for Sasuke, right? That's fair, right? The reason I kind of hesitate on this is, excuse me, there's a few factors, right? Finesse wise, Sasuke doesn't. He kind of goes for big blowout abilities, where Itachi fights more intellectually, while nerfed for most of the time he was alive, right? That we see
Mhm.
him on screen. So that's like the first thing. The second reason I don't want to quite give it to Sasuke is because all his like main abilities were kind of given to him in some way, shape, or form, right? So you have Orochimaru's curse mark, you have the Six Paths Renegon, you have Itachi's eyes. Like you just have Sasuke getting more outside help for his abilities, which isn't a bad thing, right? Like they each mean their different things respectively. But like Itachi was just kind of writing this shit out solo dolo, and all due respect to Sasuke, but like I don't think if you put 13-year-old Itachi in that situation with Killer B, that he's getting stabbed 8 times at once. Like I just don't think his chest is getting caved in, bro.
Killer, Killer Beast got him. But not a power ceiling tier list, right?
Okay.
I will say this, right? To counter your point, he has Amaterasu,
Mm-hmm.
he has Flame Control,
Mm-hmm.
right? The Susanoo, Kirin, all the variations of Chidori,
Mm-hmm.
right? All of those things are Sasuke either learned or just him, right? If
Mm-hmm.
we look at abilities like Itachi, a lot of Itachi's abilities are very similarly Sharingan based, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about like leaning into that, right, I would argue Sasuke probably has more abilities that demonstrate non-Sharingan proficiency than Itachi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Itachi relies on the Susanoo. No, he doesn't rely on the Susanoo, but he has the Susanoo, Tsukiyomi, Genjutsu,
Izanami.
Amaterasu, right? Izanami, another Sharingan
Yeah.
ability, right? What like he has fire style, that's cool. And I'm not saying necessarily that Itachi won or lost, right? But they're clashing with fire style.
Mm.
Itachi adds him like, and then Itachi's like, let me put my finger on the scale a little bit.
Mm.
Sasuke's kind of pushing me back. Let me add a Amaterasu to it, and
Mm.
obviously that wins because Amaterasu is a stronger jutsu. But
Mm-hmm.
if we're talking about like,
But that's the
okay,
jutsu he
Sasuke,
developed. Like my whole point is like Itachi developed that shit like from like himself, right? Like my thing with Sasuke's abilities is that he gets turbo boosted by doping up essentially, right? And Itachi was able to, under all the circumstances, also while going blind. By the way, he was holding back, letting Sasuke win, going blind, and also trying to actively get Orochimaru's curse mark out of Sasuke. Right? He had so many different like nerfs and goals on him in that fight. And then when Itachi came back, by the way, right, he ran up on Sage Mode Kabuto with such ease, right? With like a disgusting amount of ease. He put him in like a super duper genjutsu to get him to change as a person fundamentally, right?
mhm,
Like Sasuke was looking at this guy like, "What the fuck, bro? What you're adding therapy to genjutsus now? Like, huh?" Like I'm just saying, like Itachi's just there was never a moment in Itachi's life where A, he wasn't locked the fuck in, his talent wasn't oozing out of him, but like C, for me the biggest factor that he has over Sasuke is like even at the max, like let's take your potential thing, to the limit, right?
mhm.
Let's say Sasuke's potential as a combatant just goes all the way there, right? Itachi is just so much smarter than him that it like I feel they're within like the same confines, Renegon notwithstanding.
You know what I mean? Rinnegan notwithstanding.
But
I will say, right? But like that what I mean as an example, right? Like you
Mm,
have to, and you can preclude stuff. Like I get why you do that, right? Like what you're getting at.
mm,
I will just say that like when we're talking about abilities being given, it's kind of like you have to like I'm not saying that Itachi's like some fraud. Like he has the exploding shadow clones, he has his fire cell, whatever,
mm,
right? But to say that like Sasuke's abilities are given to him and that's why he's where he's at is like the jutsu and the abilities he relies on the most are the ones that he developed. Like the Amaterasu and flame control is just shit he had with his Mangekyo that just came with his eyes, right?
mm,
The Susanoo just comes with every Mangekyo, right?
mm,
The Chidori something he learned, the Kirin something he developed on his own, right?
mm.
All that shit is stuff that he does. Like he's out here like, yeah, bro. Hey, Datara, based on like the explosions, like I could actually see the cells, and then I just
Datara,
like
bro.
diffused all of them. I'm
I
no,
get
no,
what you're
hold on,
trying. I
hold
get
on.
what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say. Yeah.
I'm just listing the feats. I'm just
Mm,
listing the feats, right? And keep continuously comparing Itachi closer to his peak than Sasuke, and being like Itachi shat on him. Yeah, and like Pain or what's a good example? Like Obito could have cooked Kid Itachi too, right?
mm,
But that doesn't make Obito more talented. It just means he was further along his journey than the other, right? If masked Obito pulls up on the Itachi when they first meet, he could slap him. Like, sure, Obito's cautious, but realistically, that's a Minato fighter, gang. He could
mm,
go up there and slap him around, but that doesn't mean he's more talented. It just means he's currently stronger.
mm. I guess. I don't know. I'm not crazy objecting to Sasuke being a generational genius. Like because I can't change Sasuke's circumstances or where he's at, right, or what he did.
Mm.
His fight with Danzo was cool, right? But Danzo was kind of washed. But I don't know. Like for me, Sasuke needed a lot more outside help, and that's the only thing like knocking him down. He's also, and I say this with love, dumber than Itachi. And I don't know. Like the for me, there's just a lot. If he has more power points, Itachi has more skill points, and that's like where I'm getting like my wires crossed, right? Like in my head, I'm thinking like if I like just based off of let's say I take them both, 10 years old, don't do the Uchiha massacre, right? You go age for age. I think like Itachi just outperforms Sasuke on every single level.
And I don't disagree. I just think the circumstances allow for that a lot easier, right?
Mm,
More formal Uchiha training, Fugaku. Like I'm not saying if Fugaku trains Sasuke, he's Itachi. I'm just saying there are circumstances that allow he gets him on Gekio quicker, right?
mm-hmm,
Because of circumstances. He's training with his father more because
mm-hmm,
his father actually fucks with him, right? He gets a lot of these things like there are elements that allow Itachi to even desires that allow Itachi to reach that earlier. We have the go age for age argument, and I agree. Age for age, Itachi wins for a long time
mm-hmm.
until he never wins again, right?
Well, I mean,
That shit
he
hits.
died.
Well, what I mean is, you take like Itachi was like early mid 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You then take Sasuke from any age 16 and above, and it's up. Like you know what I mean? Like you can do that.
Yeah,
It goes both ways,
I mean, no,
right?
that's fair, right? But like the main reason why it like it's kind of up after that too is like assume the last war never happened, right? Sasuke just doesn't get a Rinnegan. I don't think he ever really surpasses Itachi before that point, like fully, right? Like clears him, right? Like because I think at some point you can argue that he gets really, really, really close. They could go band for band. It's a coin flip at least. But I don't think without like Sasuke's like movement in the final arc, with the perfect Susanoo, with Jugo's help with like nature chakra, with the six paths like Renegon, like all this shit, like there's just so much on the table that Sasuke doesn't have that like kind of nerfs him just by circumstance.
I think that EMS Sasuke has it over Itachi once he gets to when he has like the I don't know, I don't
DMS.
think it's the perfect Susanoo. Yeah, EMS, but like once he has like the Susanoo with legs or whatever, and he has like the sword and like that shit. I think
Oh,
once he gets to the
internal
war,
Mangekyo
he's
Sharingan. Okay.
yeah. I think he's there. But like like I guess it's just like okay, if we how should I put this?
Mm,
We can't factor in some of Itachi's genius in using the abilities he's given, Kodo Matsukami, and not do the same with Sasuke. You know what I mean?
okay.
We were glazing Itachi for being like, bro, he came back and had a contingency.
Hmm.
That Shisui gave him, right? You know what I mean? Like
Look,
we can't glaze him for using abilities that only can be given he can only have help
but
for, and
like
then
keep in mind why he even did that in the first place. He gave it to Naruto in anticipation of Sasuke going rogue, just in case. By the way, he didn't even know for sure. He thought his plan worked perfectly, right? He didn't expect Madara, Obito, whatever at the time to like get around that shit and tell Sasuke everything. But even then, he still had a contingency. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, Sasuke is just, and I say this so respectfully, he's the dumbest Uchiha to ever live, right? He's just drooling all the time. Like this thing works at like 25% capacity compared to like Itachi, right? Like, Sasuke's a himbo, and that's fine, right? We love him for it, right?
That's insane.
But like, it's hot, like, sort of like he looks smarter next to Naruto, right? Give Naruto 2+2 and he might die, right? This is the son of Minato and Kushina, can't even use sealing jutsu as an Uzumaki, right? This is the guy we're comparing him up against, right? I'm just saying.
I can't believe I'm gonna have to defend Naruto and Sasuke like my fucking life depending on it. Listen, we can agree to put him in general. We don't have to put him up with Itachi. We can agree to put him in generational genius.
Okay,
right?
like because we're gonna layer this as well.
We're gonna layer this, right? Go and put Minato above both of them, bro. Like go ahead and let's
okay. We're doing this. We're doing this.
Do we got to like? My question really is: do you disagree?
No. Fuck no.
Okay, then like we're good.
Yeah,
like,
I told you, Itachi was one of 2 people to be locked in from the day they were born, bro. Like Minato was locked in from the time he was in his dad's nutsack. Like,
and I think part of the reason I give it to Minato a lot is because he doesn't have the like. The
genetic
the gene buff, right?
Like no special eyes. What was that? No special clan. Just straight up.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. Sealing jutsu that surpasses the Uzumaki, the best flying Raijin ever, creator of the Rasengan, split the nine tails, creator of the Rasengan, thought he saw Madara Uchiha.
Was ready.
Fought
off guard, no plan, vulnerable moment.
By the way, was ready and was confident. He said, "This guy has a space-time ninjutsu better than mine."
By the way, he won.
Out, though.
Like the part that killed me, he won.
Obito's webbing. I was like, "Damn, I gotta get out of here."
Yeah. By the way, White Zetsu cells plus Sharingan plus like Kamui. Like, dude, there was never a moment in Minato like he chose to die. He didn't lose. Like.
Yeah. By the way, want to just keep flexing. Gets to the battlefield before every other Kage. They look like they're in motion. Minato looks like he's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, dude. On top of that, managed to tame Kurama, get tight with him, and unlock KCM
in death.
Yeah, in death. They locked in afterlife-wise.
Figured out how to seal his wife's consciousness into
in the moment
a seal.
In the moment.
He did it in a seal. No, Minato's got it. Come on.
Minato is actually disgusting. Like, Minato is so terrifying. Like, if he wasn't such a family man, he would genuinely be a disgusting individual. Like, this is an Avengers level threat.
I'll just put it simply. Hiruzen saw Hashirama and Tobirama get resurrected. Said, okay, that's bad, but I can handle that. Minato's no. I have to stop this right now. It might be up for me. Yep. By the way, guy who casually just teleports Biju bombs across the planet, by the way.
Before he was mature. That was before Hokage. Like, dude, again, there was never a moment in Minato's life where he was not ready for action. Like, let Obito spin back with the Nine Tails without Kushina giving birth, and you might see a speed run. Dude, that shit will make Madara blush.
He just developed the Rasengan, by the way. Kurama makes a Biju bomb to attack Kushina. Still a Jonin, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll handle that.
Yeah. Dude, he went into the spirit realm with a Rasengan that he just made, by the way. Didn't even fully name it yet. And he was ready to box Kurama. It's so fucking nasty. Minato has no reason to be this fucking cold, but he is, bro. Like, I remember you and I having this conversation once where I was like, bro, imagine Sasuke tried to pull up on the village while Minato was still Hokage. And I'll never forget what you said. You were like, he's gonna get a lightspeed Rasengan down his throat.
Bro, I'm telling you this right now. Like, in the most loving way possible, Sasuke is getting handled like an unruly child, bro. Like I don't know
that shit
any other way to
Naruto
put
threatened
it.
to do to him. I'll break all your bones. Like, I'll shatter your organ. Like, that Minato will just do that shit. And like
Minato, I promise you, bro. No. He doesn't have to. Minato can take. I'm gonna be real. Any version of Sasuke pre-Rinnegan is getting handled with the gentleness of a baby because Minato doesn't have to use violence, bro.
He doesn't.
He's like, Chidori, that would have hit me if I was, I don't know, maybe 5, bro.
Bro,
like,
As soon
Super
as
duper intelligent. Yeah.
I'm about to see like every time Minato like supplemental shit comes out, it's always the most casually insane shit I've ever seen. Watch the next Minato thing be like, oh yeah, bro, he was always immune to genjutsu. He learned how to get rid of them when he was 5.
By the way, he knew he was fighting in Uchiha and
Mhm.
did not even consider Genjutsu being a problem.
No,
I just want you to keep that in mind.
didn't.
It didn't cross his mind because I'm not going to say he's immune, but I'm just going to say
He
he
didn't
wasn't
care.
worried about it.
Yeah.
And Minato's a genius. By the
Mhm.
way, sucks at Sage mode, can get into it. Probably Naruto maybe has mastered it more,
Mhm.
right? Second most
Just learned
proficient
it.
Toad
Yeah.
Sage mode user we've ever like. He's just like, dude,
I did
I'm
Jiraiya,
so
by the way.
God, bro. I'm so bad at this, bro.
In case
I
you,
suck
bro,
at I suck at gathering
dude,
the energy necessary.
bro, tell me if I'm crazy, right? In the war
Mhm.
arc, I was thinking about the war arc for a second, right? I was like, there's Kishimoto had to have taken this guy's arms away to keep the plot moving. Because like the way I knew what you're doing, Kishimoto. You can't have this guy weaving signs. He would have actually killed Madara. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
By the way, no arm Minato reaction time to get in the way, block true seeking orbs that disintegrate everything they come into contact with. By the way, and then get out of the way before if
Yeah.
guy even
Only
moves.
person he did that to, by the way. Only person Kishimoto did that shit to was Minato.
I'm gonna be real, bro.
And Minato, by the way,
real.
in KCM, like with a kunai in his mouth, no arms, is like, damn, bro, I'm really off my game. Like, I'm just really not in the fighting headspace.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't even think we have to.
Yeah.
I don't think we gotta argue about that.
Okay. So here's what I'm wondering, right? When it comes to we finished Minato, so let me actually boost
Mhm.
that by this crazy image. Here's what
Yeah.
I'm wondering when it comes to Kakashi. For so much of his life, he had the Sharingan,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, for so much of his life, he was depressed.
Yeah.
So there is a perfect idealized form of Kakashi, right? That exists in 2 phases, right? Before his dad killed himself, and before Obito and Rin,
Mhm.
and then after the war arc and losing his Sharingan, right? So it's this weird thing where I imagine Hokage Kakashi is like the best version we've ever seen of him,
Mhm.
but inconsistent power and talent scaling more than any other character, I feel. Like personally, I think Kakashi is the hardest one to place. And I'm curious what you think.
Interesting. So I think Prodigy, and I'll tell you the reason I think Prodigy, Rich. I think Prodigy, there's a couple of things like Anbu, like I think like the second youngest Anbu member, he's
Mhm.
only surpassed by Itachi, go figure, right? Develops the Chidori based on like just kind of like seeing the Rasengan. This is all pre like Sharingan. Obviously he doesn't master it because he does need the Sharingan for that, but
Mhm.
does develop the Chidori, which is like a very high rank jutsu,
Mhm.
cutting lightning bolts at like 12, right? That's
Yeah.
like that it's like lightning, like that's how the it gets his name from, right? I
Mhm.
agree that his power stagnates a lot, but it's sort of not due to a lack of ability. It's kind of due to a lack of trying, as we've acknowledged,
Yeah,
right? He's
because he's
just
been
depressed,
depressed. Yeah.
which I don't think takes away from his talent, right? I don't think it takes away from his
I
ability.
know,
It's
but like
just
in
like
terms of feats we can use for
sure.
placement, right? Like
Okay.
so the problem I have, right? Let's talk about like Kakashi is as strong as he needs to be, right? So
Okay.
you take Kakashi from Land of Waves, he has a Sharingan, he's still Kakashi, right?
Hmm.
But compare him to War Arc Kakashi,
Hmm.
and it's like night and day, right? Not only does he not have the Kamui, but he also has like 30 times the stamina and chakra. Like he's moving differently in the war arc, right? Whether or not you want to attribute that to power cliffing or Kakashi just like having to repeatedly lock in more and more and more and finding care or like getting inspired by Naruto, whatever, right? It doesn't change that he has constantly had to evolve over and over and over again to meet the
Hmm.
conditions, but he still always stagnates relative to whatever big opponent they're fighting. So War Arc Kakashi, and I don't know how you feel about this. Like I'm gonna ask you because I don't have an opinion.
Hmm.
If you plopped War Arc Kakashi in the Pain Arc,
He's got that.
you know what I mean?
He's got that. Like he's got that, right? And
And that's
he's
why I
got
say
that
it's
handled fine. Like, okay,
yeah,
I'll put it like this,
and that's
right?
why I'm
Kakashi
confused.
was scrapping with
Obito,
Renegon
that's what I'm
Obito
saying. That's what
to
I'm
a
saying. Like
standstill.
I was like, is Obito
Right?
fucking with him?
By the way, let's put some things in context, right? And I think we can look at the rate of growth
Mhm,
relative to his effort as like a good indicator of what his true trajectory could have been like if he
mhm,
started. So you have part one Kakashi. Part one Kakashi is getting I say this in the nicest way possible, abused by beginning of Shippuden Kakashi,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Bodied,
Yes.
right? Okay. That Kakashi gets bodied by Pain Art Kakashi,
Hmm.
right? That Kakashi, all three Kakashis we
Combined.
talked about,
Yeah.
then get bullied by
Hmm.
War Kakashi. All of this happens within like a 3 to 4 year
Yeah.
time span,
And
right?
that's not even
So
getting into
he's
Hokage Kakashi.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's grown more in 4 years of like serious dedication,
Hmm.
desire, purpose than he did the past 20 to
20.
30,
Yeah.
right? Whatever, right? I think that's an indicator that as Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, like kind of has purpose again in his life,
Hmm.
and he starts wanting and needing to achieve something.
Hmm.
That is closer to what his trajectory would be like. And to me, that's pretty prodigious, right? I
Yeah.
also think going down the sort of like if genes are even remotely kind of close to what your talent level can be,
Hmm.
I mean, being the son of the White
White Fang.
Fang who
Yeah.
was stronger than the Sanin
Hmm.
is definitely an indicator that you are going to be knocking some heads, bro. Like we meme about it and it's funny, blah blah blah, right? But people don't glaze Kakashi for no reason.
Yeah. No, he's
Master of
insane.
a
1,000
thousand jutsu.
jutsu. Yeah. Like,
Like those are things that you can't discredit
Kakashi of the
despite him getting
Sharingan, like perfect
yeah.
Susanoo, like
By the way,
Kakashi,
yes,
yeah,
that's actually a really good point. Gets both MS,
instantly.
immediately
Hmm.
develops a perfected Susanoo. That's
To
not
fight
a
Kaguya.
requirement to fight like by the way, Tumagekyo Sharingan does not just mean perfect Susanoo, right?
Hmm.
Itachi never had a perfect Susanoo. Fucking I think
He had a
like
crazy one though, by the way.
he
Like
had a crazy one.
yeah.
Yeah, his abilities disgusting, right?
Hmm.
But it's not just a requirement. So Kakashi got them and then developed it right that
Like in the
like
time for yeah.
and yeah.
And then
So
afterwards, didn't you say like he got so much
he,
stronger?
he gets so much stronger and develops a purple lightning, which is supposed to serve the same function as Chidori, but it doesn't require
A
the like
Sharingan,
this.
yeah.
It doesn't require the Sharingan, right? It's a more potent version with less requirements.
Mm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's got it. I don't think he's on the generational genius level, but I do think he's prodigious
Yeah,
for sure.
it's funny too because like the way Kakashi is, even like holding back or whatever. Okay, post part one time skip, Naruto and Sakura are like, dude, he's smarter than Shikamaru.
Mhm.
You know, he's stronger than what's is it like they start like
He's
going
got a better sense of smell than Kiba.
Kiba, like a guy who's basically a dog, by the way. Like yeah,
Yeah.
right, and through a mask. So like they
Mhm,
like Kakashi Glaze is definitely something crazy.
mhm,
Don't get me wrong. It's just it's funny because like he's almost like just shy. Like he's almost like a little bit out of his depth when, with problems.
mhm.
Like when he tried to like stop Sasuke himself, it was like, bro, you're too depressed for this. Hold on, bro.
And like,
This is 3 therapy sessions like too strong for
yeah.
you.
I'll give Kakashi his credit, right? He did something. First of all, he used the fuck out of the Mangekyo
He
Sharingan.
really did.
Never went blind. Never mentions it. Right.
Yeah.
Two,
And it's always on too, like
it's
draining his
always on.
chakra.
He does what Orochimaru didn't want to do, which is have a Sharingan without the Uchiha body to manage it, and
Hmm.
he then kind of makes it his own.
Yeah,
Right?
he
He's
awakened the
the
Mangekyo
only
himself.
character.
Yeah.
He's the only character that has the Sharingan constantly on, not literally genetically engineered for it or given
Hmm.
like what is essentially ninja steroids that is able to then maintain it through basically just
And
effort. Like
develop it. Yeah.
he just locks in,
Hmm.
right?
Like
Um,
yeah, Kakashi's definitely like, and dude, again, like for me, right, the moment of clarity hit me when he was fighting Obito, and I
mhm,
was like, dude, I just saw what Obito was doing 5 minutes ago.
yeah.
Like Obito either has to be like the nicest guy in the world holding back against Kakashi, or Kakashi literally like the fog lifted, bro. Like he saw his dead
Like
friend again.
like
Like, dude, like he
oh,
saw his master come back and Obito come back, and he was immediately stronger.
bro, Obito just fought KCM to Naruto, and then
Hmm.
Kakashi's like, "I got this, bro. I
Yeah,
can handle
and he
this."
he was winning the hand to hand. And by the way,
He,
this is Obito with Hashirama cells with the Rinnegan. Like it's so fucking funny how like the only thing that changed was that Kakashi was like slightly more immune to the Kamui than anybody else, and that was all
yeah.
he needed, dude. Holy
He's like,
shit.
"Oh, okay. I can scrap with you then. I got
Mhm.
it. I understand it now. I think, yeah. I think gotta
Yeah,
be Prodigy.
like
Um,
I don't know. Like it's so weird, man. Kakashi is like
yeah.
literally the only thing holding Kakashi back is depression.
I,
Okay,
okay.
Tsunade.
Tsunade's
So
gonna be interesting.
she has Hashirama cells, but they're diluted from other people. And this is a problem, right? This has made her considerably
Hmm.
weaker as a ninja and as a person. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, I can see why, diluted Hashirama cells would only produce like somebody at Hokage level, but like general Hokage level.
Yeah, not like
Um,
super duper duper
yeah,
Hokage level for
right.
sure.
So we can argue Tsunade's like um not talented, super weak. Oh wait, sorry, that was my Madara impression.
Oh, okay, of course, of course. I was
Yeah,
worried. I said super weak, huh?
yeah. You know
Yeah,
what comes next, bro?
yeah, that's crazy. I will say, okay, so there's a couple of factors to consider because I feel like talented makes sense, right?
Yeah, but
For a few reasons, right?
mhm,
One, the way they glaze medical
they
ninjutsu
do. Yeah.
is crazy, right? They're like, dude, me, Shizune, and Sakura are the only ones
Yep.
that can do this, right? If you're not Hashirama himself,
Mhm.
we're the next best
This
thing,
thing,
right?
yeah.
That's the
And
first thing.
obviously their healing jutsu is crazy, and also like their strength is crazy. Like Tsunade
That's another
definitely,
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
like potential wise, she's you can feel the dilution of Hashirama's genes, getting slowly
Mhm.
killed by other people invading.
Mhm.
Sorry, little Toby Rama came out. Uh,
Yes, insane, by the way.
but you can feel their like whether or not you want to contribute this to Tsunade checking out for 20 years being a gambling addict and sucking. Um, it's a two-layer jokes, legendary suck. You'll get it someday, bro. It's a little too
Nah,
advanced for you. No, no, no,
mhm.
no, it's okay,
Now
bro.
I'll
No, it's okay. So Tsunade definitely feels like she lost a step there in her youth. Also, she kind of suffers from the same shit Kakashi suffers from, because
constant
her
chakra
brother,
usage. Yeah.
her
Oh,
husband,
yeah, the
yeah,
depression.
yeah, and Jiraiya, like Tsunade also, she is slightly less reluctant to being Hokage than Jiraiya, right? Like that's why she
Yeah.
was Hokage.
Like,
But yeah, but
fine.
like
Fine.
out of the Sanin, Orochimaru was the most locked in, and
Mhm.
even then, he wasn't locked in like with power necessarily.
Yeah,
So
it was like kind of a collector's sort of vibe.
yeah, like
Um,
the three of them are strong despite how much fucking PTSD they had. So
yeah, and
yeah.
yeah, I would say that to me she gives talented because like the super strength she has is
Also,
supposed to be like
she retained
super
this form at
crazy.
80, by the way. I just want to like
Yeah,
point that
she
out.
does.
Yeah.
She does. That's also like she's constantly she's basically, shout out the white-haired merchant, right? Kind of having that constant RCT vibe going
Mm-hmm.
on, just like I'm always
Bro,
regenning
holy
all
shit.
the time.
I just remembered she was cut in half. Like she was
She
torn
was
in half,
she
and
was she
yeah,
was cut in half,
in her
and then
60s. Yeah.
yeah, and healed that by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think talented is more than fair.
Yeah.
Um,
So I definitely think like with Tsunade, it was like everything in above average. Like she has the genetics for or whatever, but she also just built on top of that. But she's also nerfed mentally as well. So she's literally in between like Kakashi
yeah,
and Yamato. It's very funny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, bro. Do I gotta buckle up and get ready to knuckle up, bro? Like what? Let me listen to you first, bro. Where do you think Naruto should go?
Which picture do you want to use? You want to use Sage
Uh,
mode or regular?
re- regular's fine. I don't know. You pick whatever one. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
You show me where you think he should go first, and then I'll let you know if we need to scrap about it.
Are we including emotional intelligence? Like, are we adding the talk no jutsu factor?
Do you think we should? Do you when you think of like genius, is that what you factor into it?
Okay, him being able to tame or befriend Kurama, is that like
Is that intelligent or is that
is that
being
emotional?
a good person?
Yeah. So that's what I'm asking you. Like, if we're not factoring that in here into the talent sphere, because
Hmm.
he wins people over with that in the story, but
Hmm.
that's more of a story thing. So I'm
Yeah.
curious what you
Let's
think
let's disregard it for a second, right? Where do you okay?
without
You know,
hesitation.
perhaps I misjudged you a little bit, right? I thought you were gonna put him in like average, bro. I'm
No,
not gonna lie to you. I thought
like
it was up for our friendship.
no, Naruto's
I thought
definitely
that
talented,
doesn't have to
right?
kill you.
No, he's definitely talented. So is Tsunade, by the way. Like they're
Mhm.
definitely talented, but listen, I say this. Let me get on my slander rate for like 5 seconds, right? Because I love Naruto, but
Okay.
this is a this man is a reject of the Uzumaki clan to the point he didn't even get the red hair. This guy, if not for his like hair, I would argue isn't Minato's son. Like I would think Kushina was fucking around, dude, because the way he didn't get a drop, like sorry, he got half of a tenth of a drop of Minato sauce is kind of crazy. Like no swag, no talent, no intelligence. Like just respectfully, right? Like I wouldn't want like he shouldn't have the last name Uzumaki, bro, because he can't even use sealing jutsu. Um, and I think that despite all these obstacles, despite being pretty washed compared to anybody that like is related to him by blood, Naruto like persevered. Like he's able to overcome his own incompetence, and I think that's very impressive.
Hmm.
Like you know how people are like, "Oh, he's Ninja Jesus. He's like he had everything handed to him." No, no, dude, you don't understand. Naruto grinded like an animal and used whatever shred of Minato's talents he could muster up in himself to shadow clone spam, to cheat. Like he did what he had to do because, bro, he was fighting for his life just to put his pants on in the morning, right? Thank God he's emotionally intelligent and can be a good person because holy shit, bro. Like when you talk about geniuses, prodigies, talented people, Naruto being a chakra merchant is the only reason we're having this discussion. Ooh, I love Naruto though, as a character,
That doesn't
as a
sound
character,
true
as
at
a
all.
character,
But
as a character, as a character.
that doesn't sound true at all. By the way, okay.
The shadow clone training is great. I fucking love that shit. That was genius. Kakashi thought of it though. Yeah.
I was Prodigy seems like a lot. I would probably put him more talented over Tsunade though. And that would be my one caveat because I think
Okay.
we can question the methods, right? But like
If I
learns.
listen,
Hmm.
Sage mode is his most impressive feat. I'll give you that, right? Jiraiya was a grown ass man, couldn't master Sage mode, right?
Stunning, by the way.
Yeah, Sani, by the way, right? So I get it. I truly get it. Orochimaru didn't have Sage mode as far as we saw. Tsunade
No,
didn't have
he
Sage mode.
explicitly like he didn't. Like he
Yeah.
was like, "Damn, dude, please!" Like Jugo was the closest he can get to
Yeah.
it, bro. He's like,
So yeah, so Naruto's obviously
let me
more
get some.
talented than the Sannin, easily, right? For me, the reason I get like a little hostile to it is because like Naruto should be more talented than he is, and like even the series is like, yeah, bro, just because you have amazing, talented, beautiful, sexy parents doesn't mean you're gonna be worth shit. And they were talking about Naruto.
Listen, bro, we can't not acknowledge the Raw Sent Shuriken gang. Like I think that's also
Okay,
like, bro, that is a
built,
beyond.
built, developed, taught. Like the thing also with
Nobody
Naruto,
taught. He did the same thing, right?
no, no.
Mean
What
it.
what I'm trying to say is like Naruto had like the Rasengan wasn't like in a vacuum, right? Like he didn't invent it, right? Like and he wasn't even told about the concept of the Rasen Shuriken. Like Kakashi told him about that shit, right? So like Naruto's genius is like kinesthetic, right? He's able to do things well, but give this guy like let him use his brain, let him use his noggin to think of something even creatively, he might die. He is
Okay, okay.
again, bro. Do you see a shred of red hair? Where's his sealing
Let,
jutsu at?
let me hold on.
Let me take his last name real quick. By the way, his dad could do that shit.
Minato only made the Rasengan because of the Biju, right?
Mm-hmm.
Inspiration leads to a new creation, and he was inspired, and he made some shit. Like, listen, Minato literally said,
Yeah,
"That shit's
he's
sick as hell.
yeah,
I'm gonna make something like that."
yeah.
Naruto said, "That shit's sick as hell. I'm gonna make it better." Like,
They told him that like the concept, right? They told him the limitation. He was workshopping that, right? He's able to execute an idea. He's like he's not necessarily an architect in the same way Minato was. He's like an engineer that gets blueprints, right? Like he got the
And
blueprints.
are we
Where he
calling
was able to,
engineers? Are we calling engineers dumb? Like,
no, no,
are we
no,
saying
no,
they're like
no, no.
they're
I'm saying
buffoons
that's
drag
not where
their
his
knuckles
genius
on
is
the
at.
ground and
I'm saying
slobber over
I'm saying that's
desks?
not where his genius is at, right? That's not where his genius is at, right? Because it's not a perfect example because Minato actually did accomplish the Rasengan after coming up with the idea, right? But Naruto, he's not coming up with ideas. He can't do that. He's incapable of doing that, right? And I say that with love. He's the part of his brain that where ideas take form isn't like that doesn't really work, right? Like genuine failure of both his parents, right? Genuine reject. So
Came up with the Shadow Clone Sage mode thing, by the way. Came
yeah,
up with using it to regen it, so that he actually like the timer was extended. By the way, that was actually all him.
yeah. I'm sure I'm sure that was very hard for him, right? But like it was. I just
Like,
feel
why are you talking to him as if he has to wear a helmet when he walks around, bro? Like, what are we doing here? Like, you're acting as if he's like Naruto holding a kunai is like more dangerous for himself than the enemy gang. Like what are we doing here, bro? He's not like he's not the brightest light bulb. Like yeah, he's not the sharpest knife in the kunai pouch. But like, if it's not a test, okay. If it's about these,
Yeah, he's got
Naruto's
that.
really like,
Yeah.
bro. Okay,
Kinesthetic,
12-year-old
like bro,
Naruto.
look, taijutsu, kinesthetics, like him figuring out how to fight. He's a genius with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let him use this instead of this. Cooked, washed. He is not Minato's son. He is adopted. Kushina died for nothing. That's what I'm saying, bro.
12-year-old tricked to Jonin, by the way. Zabuza just put like he came up with that. By the way, he came up with that plan. That was his brain, right?
Yeah, and
Even
dude,
Sasuke, Goat, Uchiha couldn't come up with that as fast.
yeah,
as
and Sasuke's
Naruto
a
did,
hippo. That's
bro.
what I'm talking about. Like Sasuke's the dumbest Uchiha, bro. Oh my god, bro, I've told you this. Sasuke needs somebody, dude. I say this with love. Sasuke needs his food cut up for him so he can chew it, right?
That's insane, bro.
And
That's insane.
like Naruto is like
His lungs work. His lungs work. It's a trade-off.
like, bro, Sasuke aura farms more than he studies. He barely knows how to read, right? And you have Naruto, by comparison, coming up with his 10 out of 10 generational idea. Bro, that is the smartest thing Naruto's ever thought of, and he was like, and he maxed out at like 7, right? So the fact that he's able to do that is impressive for him.
This is insane, bro. This is insane.
Bro is an EQ chakra merchant, emotional
I know.
intelligence, good person buff, chakra buff, Kurama buff. Like he has all these things going for him, and thank God, because he needs them, because he would die of starvation, because he would forget to feed himself otherwise.
Let me ask you something real quick.
At least Sasuke would be able to communicate that he's hungry.
This is ridiculous, bro. This is actually genuinely absurd. Let me ask you something real quick. And this is going to be related, right? How do you think someone like Goku would compare to his verse, genius-wise? Because I think they're kind of built similarly. Once again, I think that, but I think if we were talking about Death Note, I'd be like, you know what, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
They settle their problems with these and these, and Naruto happens to be proficient with both.
Yeah. Emotional intelligence merchant and chakra merchant. Like bro, he's doing what he can.
Chakra merchant is crazy.
Dude, he's doing what he can. He's doing what he
No,
can.
bro,
Bro,
no,
you don't understand. That's why like Loki, this is why the Naruto being like Ninja Jesus thing is so stupid. Naruto barely is able to like remember to take shits outside of his pants, right?
Okay.
Like the fact that Naruto doesn't like remembers to use the bathroom is him using 90% of his brain capacity, right?
No.
That's what we're talking about.
let
If Kurama
me
wasn't
run down his
there
rap
to
sheet,
give,
by the way.
if he didn't have the Uzumaki, and this is like debatable, by the way, if he didn't have the Uzumaki genes like carrying him like with chakra and Kurama, and you know like some sliver of like Minato's worst talented traits when he was like maybe 5 months old, then Naruto would actually be incapable as a person and ninja. Take Kurama out, bro. Just leave him with the chakra. Naruto might die of starvation.
No, this is crazy. Okay, one, I'd argue within the context of Naruto, chakra's a talent, an ability, whatever. Like being tall is, right? Like
and
being,
he has
like,
a lot of it. Thank God.
Devilishly handsome. Like look, one of those talents, right?
Yeah, and he needs
Chakra,
it.
on point, right?
Yeah.
Learn Shadow Clone, I think an A rank jutsu within the span of a night. By the way, just look.
Yeah, and I'm proud of him.
Let me get this off.
I'm just saying Minato would have mastered it in 10 minutes. Yeah.
Minato didn't master it though. Like,
because he didn't know about it.
Like to the didn't know. But Naruto did. If Naruto's knowing shit Minato ain't, then maybe we should I'm so sorry, Minato. I gotta get this off though. But like, maybe we should consider that Naruto's really moving like that. Shadow Clone, boom. Trick to Jonin at 12, boom. Right. Learned a Rasengan in like a month, boom. Summoning Jutsu, learned it the day he was taught. Yeah, learned it the day he was taught it, boom.
And dude, I love Naruto, and I'm proud of him for being able to do all that despite himself.
By the way, Minato learned Sage Mode. Naruto learned Sage Mode. One of them is better than the other.
Yeah,
and his last name isn't Namikaze.
Yeah, I mean, Minato, learned that shit in the 5 minutes since he was resurrected. But yeah, no, sure, Naruto worked very hard. And
No, dude.
I love Naruto like a brother, right? Like a son, like a friend.
Sage Mode's so good. He was sensing shit across the planet, gang.
Yeah.
Minato said he's ass at it. I'm sorry.
Dude, I love that for him. It's adorable.
We gotta lock in, bro.
And I love that for him. It's cute, right? But like, Chakra Merchant, like, you know what I mean? Like.
No, that's crazy. It's like, yeah, bro. Like, Minato's like an intelligence merchant. Like, yeah, that's the point, right? They lean into their strengths. Naruto's talent so happens to be internal, right?
Like, it's fine, right? Because like, thank God Kakashi finally trained him, right? Because like that was a talented instructor, right? Like, thankfully he got Naruto away from Jiraiya, and it was slightly less porn than he was used to, but like, Naruto, like, I'm proud of him. He's got the EQ, he's got the chakra. Can he string sentences together? Technically, like, he
You
would
mean
pass
technically, bro?
he would pass
He's the
some
most
tests.
convincing motherfucker on the planet, canonically. Bro, what do you mean he can maybe construct sentences? All right,
Okay,
whatever. Talented, fine,
I'm
bro.
dragging it a little bit, fine, but like,
Listen, yeah, maybe he knows his ABCs. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
okay,
Um,
I'm dragging it. I'm dragging it. Like Naruto's very talented, obviously as a ninja. I'm just like I think the reason that like I kind of play it up is because like I think about like his parents, specifically his father, and I'm like, yeah, bro, Minato is just he was so fucking cool. He was so locked in. He was so smart. He was so handsome. And I'm like, dude, Naruto's fighting for his life every time he tries to learn a new jutsu, and it's so funny. Like I think about like you know what it is in my head. I
mm,
see Minato making this Rasengan, right? Giving it the dumb name, right? Just no combat, just he's just really workshopping it. And then I
mm.
think about like Naruto needing like 8 shadow clones to like keep one developed when he was like first utilizing it, just fighting for his life, clenching his teeth and begging God not to make it go away.
Child, by the way, child, by the way, child, by the way,
Yeah,
child,
yeah,
by the
yeah.
way,
Yeah.
child, by the
So
way.
it is just like a very funny like thought that I have. Like again, I know the nuances, complexities, blah blah blah, but it's like God damn, bro, you need Kurama chocolate. Like if it's not for the like he and Sasuke went high diff, but Sasuke's like but like he and Sasuke went high diff in their fight. Thankfully, it wasn't like an intelligence thing for both their sakes. But like when Naruto needed chakra most, he had that shit ready to go. Like Sasuke being that like 10% smarter than him almost killed him, bro.
All right, bro. Let's just move on, gang. I think talented is the best I'm gonna get. Next up
Also,
we got
I love that you didn't
what?
fight me. I just want to say you didn't fight me too hard on any of this because you know, bro. You
Bro,
know.
there's nothing even to fight. He can barely string his sentences together, bro. I'm glad at least Sasuke can communicate that he's hungry. Like I don't even know what to like. I don't even know what to say to this, bro. Like you're acting as if like they've never once been able to think a coherent thought outside of food, sleep, mad. Like bro, like as if their drool is embedded. Like it's eroded part of their face because of the constant stream, bro. Like their eyes are glazed over as they're
Bro,
walking around in a semi-hypnotic state of pure stupidity and ignorance. Like you would think that they concussed themselves from birth till death, and that like only they were speaking through CTE enhanced sentences, bro. You would think based on your description that God came down, removed his cerebral cortex, his hippocampus, slapped his head around just for good measure, and then said, "Go, my son, walk through the world and try to talk." And instead of real words, what came out was "believe it." Like you were like as if like his speech ability was lacking, compressed, destroyed,
Oh, fuck.
demolished, atomized, like as if it were hit with a goddamn Rasen shuriken, destroyed on a cellular level. Like I simply put, don't know what to do when you act like Sasuke Uchiha. By the way, saw cells and decided that he could handle that. By the way, is like an idiot, a moron of such dumb levels, bro. That to call his IQ room temperature would be a genuine insult to everybody else on the planet. That Sasuke's hair is not actually follicles that grow out of his head, but simply a helmet, a protector for his skull. Because God knows, one more hit up here would end his career, bro. Like
Oh,
I
fuck.
simply don't know how to contend with that. I don't know how to fight it. I don't know how to combat it. I don't know how to do anything except sit here and be like, "Hey, bro." But like Naruto learned the Rasen Shuriken though. But you're like, no, I'm happy for him, as if what he did is color inside the lines for the first time in his 31-year-old life, bro. Like as if he had a child, a son, and a daughter, a wife, being the Hokage, leading a village, and he was doing that not through intelligence, not through strength, but through dumb luck, and as if the chakra was manifesting and taking control of him like a goddamn puppeteer, bro. Like I genuinely like sorcery reincarnated and decided to handle the paperwork for him, gang. And I just how do I fight that, bro?
Oh,
You're
fuck.
like I've never encountered someone as dumb as you were portraying Naruto and Sasuke to be, bro. Like Kakashi's looking at them run up the tree and saying, "Damn, they're geniuses." But you look at that and you say, "Wow, thing one, thing two," and that is not representative of their numbers, but the number of their IQ, bro. Sasuke has two, Naruto has one. Come together, and they might be able to make one potentially single cell amoeba level IQ, bro. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't get it. I can't acknowledge it. I can't wrap my head around it. And apparently, Naruto and Sasuke can't wrap their head around basic shapes, at least in your mind. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I can't fight you on it, bro. Let you tell it. I can't fight anybody on anything. I might not have the IQ to. Like I might not have been able to form the coherent words to possibly have said something, bro.
Damn,
I'm gonna be real.
Itachi couldn't have said it better himself. Naruto and Sasuke couldn't have said that shit at all. Like they would have gassed out immediately, bro. Like they would have gassed out immediately. Like, dude, knowing parts of the brain, Sasuke and Naruto would never be able to pronounce hippocampus, let alone say it. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, W. You might be more locked into Itachi than Sasuke, bro. Like I'm just saying, you rep the shirt, but you're not repping the mindset. Well, mind is a bit strong.
Bro thought that the medicine that Orochimaru was giving to Sasuke was actually an intracranial neuron suppressor, bro. It was meant purely to dumb him down, to lower the intelligence
he didn't
that was
need all
already
that,
at the floor, that was already at hell, that was already in Tartarus. Nigga said, no, I want to make a new place, some place that only Sasuke motherfucking Uchiha's IQ can go, bro. Not the basement, but something below that. Maybe the devil's goddamn wine cellar, gang.
Dude, I'm just saying, like Naruto was shaking hands with Annabeth and Percy down in Tartarus, and Sasuke was at least with Hades chilling in Elysium. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Shaking hands, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Percy, based on your explanation, if Percy extended his hand to Naruto, you would think that Naruto would start trying to eat it, because anytime he's ever come across a person and their hand has come out, he's always interpreted it as food. Like I
no, he's gonna think they're ramen noodles.
I don't know what to ramen noodles, bro. There are newborns that show higher levels of cognizance than you described the main characters of the story, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't like because I'd have to dumb myself down to a level to where I could even feel necessary to combat it, bro. Like that dumb. I don't know if I've ever encountered a character in fiction that dumb, bro. There are genuinely single-celled organisms that have exhibited higher levels of intelligence, cognizance, consciousness, and awareness of their surroundings than what you described Naruto and Sasuke as. Developers and users of S-rank jutsu, but you think no. They did that in spite of being thumb-sucking ignorant morons, not because they maybe have a shred, a lick, a taste of talent, intelligence, or genius. And I simply put, maybe I'm the dumb one because I can't understand how. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You think they lack the neuroplasticity to recognize a letter, to recognize a shape, to recognize that maybe this person bringing me this thing equals food?
You know, hit him with the peekaboo jutsu. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah.
I simply don't get it.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Wow.
Bro, forget about ceiling jutsu. Naruto couldn't lock his doors at night. That's a little too advanced for him.
Bro thought that part of the ceiling that needed to employed was a ceiling of all brain function, bro. All gray matter sealed inside your stomach, gang. That's food for Kurama. He gets hungry at night. Bro thought that was a snack, some nourishment, catnip, if you will. Nigga, I can't stand it, bro. I don't know what to do. Like if they shake their head, it sounds like a goddamn maraca, bro. Like it's a snow globe in there. It's just empty neurons flying, not connected to anything, not moving, not firing, just fluttering in the wind like a goddamn snowflake, bro. And I don't know what to do.
It's just chakra and repressed homosexuality floating around in there like a soul pinball. I
don't think, based on your description, they have enough intelligence to identify attraction, bro. Like
no, it's a base desire, bro. They just know the feeling generally, and they understand the shapes.
No,
vaguely.
They know. What? How do they know?
Wait, that implies that they remember. My bad, bro. That's
what I'm saying, bro. Like they haven't developed object permanence, bro. Like you're telling me if I turn Naruto around, then turned him back, he would forget that you were there. Like no, bro. That's crazy.
My God,
that's crazy.
No, because you don't understand, bro. Like, okay, so you know how Kakashi has that little mask, right? So Kakashi takes off the blindfold and he's like, "Whoa, who are you? What'd you do with Sensei?"
Dude.
Biblically accurate Naruto, by the way. As an adult, by the way. As Hokage, by the way.
Yeah, bro. You're the type of person to say that, like, yeah, one time Naruto drank expired milk, therefore he's the dumbest, most ignorant, most stupid, like like idiotic, furiously dumb person that's ever existed in fiction, in real life, and in something that goes beyond that. If there's a higher power, Naruto is actually the antithesis of that. The anti-intelligent being, bro. There's Brainiac, and what opposes him is Naruto. Matter, antimatter, intelligence, anti-intelligence, clashing in a fatal, like, bro, Naruto is the progenitor of the saying, "It's not that deep in your mind, gang." He's the one who said the curtains are just blue. Not because he's aware of what curtains are, not because he's aware of anything else, but that the Rasengan that he makes happens to be blue. He's like that, like, bro, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Truly.
Oh, fuck.
And what makes it all worse is that during this tirade, bro, I actually worked up a goddamn sweat. I'm actually perspirating, bro. Sorry, too big of a word for Naruto. Water is leaking out of my pores.
Wait,
Sorry, too big of a word. Water drip from
you just
forehead.
lost Sasuke, bro. Water?
My fault.
You lifted your hair up, bro. They think you're a different guy now.
Dude. I'm dude.
Holy shit.
I genuinely sweating, bro. I will be right back. I gotta go re-up on water, gang. You do your thing. And bro, please, can you put Naruto and Sasuke on the leash, gang? Like, I'm worried they'll get out, bro. Like, I'm worried.
That's my bad, bro. Let me make sure they're wearing their helmets and like have the little lollipops.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Like, I think about like the people that they're related to, right? Minato, Itachi, and I think about like how insane they are into-wise. And I know rationally, like Naruto and Sasuke aren't like dumb, right? But I understand the people they're related to are just like they're literally number 1 and 2 on this list in terms of genius and ability. And I'm like, oh, the fact that they're just related to them, but they're not, beating them. God, bro, what failures? They're like in my head. I start talking about Naruto and Sasuke the way Madara talked about Tsunade. Like, holy shit, bro! If it was him, he would have understood. Oh, fuck!
Like,
And then it just balloons.
You would think that fucking like Naruto and Sasuke were moving like TFS Goku, bro.
Yeah.
Like Naruto was walking around
what's a
asking
kiss?
for a goddamn ramen button, bro.
Yeah.
like he was like, hey, bro, what is a jutsu? Like, what? I don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Holy shit, dude. Like, again, rationally, understand. Irrationally, like, I was telling chat, this is like a mutation of the Choso thing, but like, it literally started from Naruto just, not being able to use sealing jutsu, despite his father and mother both being able to, and I'm like, oh, it's not really his specialty, right? Rationally, but then I'm like, damn, bro, what a failure! No red hair, no Renegon, just a fucking loser, right? So the demons just took over, and I'm like, God, bro, how does he put his pants on? Like, does he try to go like head first?
And what's crazy is like, that rant doesn't even come from me being mad. It's just like, it's so absurd. Like, at some point, the only thing is to acknowledge it, bro. Cause then you fucking asked me, right? Then you had the audacity to say like, oh, bro, you didn't push back all that much, and I'm like, push back? How? You asserted that they genuinely probably couldn't be qualified as human, like they were goddamn vegetables, bro. Like if they were laying down, you would unplug them from life support. Like, that is the level of brain activity that you thought they had. Like, genuinely, they might as well have been the ancestors of all shinobi, because clearly they are not Homo sapiens in the same way we are, bro. They're unevolved creatures. It goes the Otsutsuki, the human beings, and then whatever the fuck
The amoebas,
Naruto
bro.
and Sasuke are, bro.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I genuinely don't get it, bro. Like flies that flock around fucking manure, you find to be more intelligent because at least they know how to find their next meal.
Holy shit, bro. That's gonna be a funny ass clip. Dude, that's gonna be 7 straight minutes of like delirium, and I'm so excited to clip it.
Dude, there was no way it was that long, bro. There's no way it was
dude,
that
from me starting the shit to you say
fuck.
that to this, oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking hysterical.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Fuck, bro. Oh my god, dude! I burned through all my drinks trying to catch my breath. Give me a sec.
Like
So,
Dream sees a trail. He sees a direct path to the end of a tier list and starts acting like Naruto in a ramen shop. Mouth agape, drool flowing like a goddamn waterfall.
bro, I thought of
Thinking
this.
thinking he's used a jutsu, but instead it's just him frothing at the mouth, bro.
Oh fuck, bro! Like you think every time the only way they can get Naruto like to go to the bathroom on his own is to tell him it was like a poop release jutsu. So he makes little signs where he does it because he thinks he'll die otherwise. Dude, I gave him this crazy joke in the bathroom where I was like,
Mm.
thinking about Minato saying goodbye to Naruto after the war and
Mm.
going to Kushina and being like, oh, thank God our son has so much chakra.
Dude, no, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
actually insane.
Was he a chakra merchant like you said, dear? He was.
I'm, babe. If it really wasn't for you, my son would have been dog shit.
Yeah. Literally, my genes maxed out with the hair and the eyes and nothing else. It might have been all you. I'm not. She's like, no, I can do sealing jutsu. I'm not that dumb. I gotta stop. I'm escalating, bro. I gotta stop.
I'm gonna, because it's gonna get activated
Yeah,
again, bro.
we gotta get through this list. We gotta
Like-
get through this list.
Yeah. All right, my guy. Like above average, maybe.
Genius of
Like-
this is just genius of hard work type thing.
And I don't really I don't even really know what that means, like in terms of the context. It just means like, I don't know, man, you really went at it. Like I don't know if it's I think guys probably like I would honestly rank him higher on the talent scale than Lee because he seems to achieve the
Yeah.
gates
I don't know.
at a much higher level. But
I'm more comfortable putting him here for a multitude.
Counts as-
Yeah, for a
counts as the
multitude
same
of
guy.
reasons. The main thing, genuinely, is his fight with Kisame. And everything. Like, okay, I think about like there's layers to it, right? His father used the 8th gate against the 7 swordsmen, didn't even kill all 7, right?
Mhm.
Which tells me not
Yeah,
all
that makes
8
so
gates. Yeah, not all 8 gates are created equally. Excuse me.
It's a multiplier. It's like Super Saiyan, right?
No.
So-
Not all 8th gates are created equally. Like
that's what I
yeah.
mean.
Oh,
So like
okay.
I'm saying like the base matter. So like
Yeah.
if Goten goes Super Saiyan and Goku does, it's like yeah, same transformation. I'm going to kick the shit out of
Yeah,
you.
like
kinda vibe.
sword for finger moment, right?
Yeah.
So that's my thinking, right? So I think Guy is definitely more talented than people give him credit for.
Mhm.
And the fact that he uses those techniques on top of that, like, bro, like let's be so dead ass. You unlock the 8th gate, you don't make it into the form of a fucking tiger. Like, you know what you unlock the 7th gate, you don't make it into the form of a fucking tiger. And
Yeah.
you know, Guy he's just been locked in. He is such a meathead. You know what's funny? He is actually mentally closer to that image of Naruto and Sasuke.
Yes. That's why I think he should be above average because I think the only jutsu I think he could do is a summoning jutsu of a goddamn turtle, right? And he has feats that are really good, but they're all kind of like one, they take so fucking long for him to develop, which is fine, right?
Mhm.
But like if we're putting medical genius, revolutionized
Okay.
healing motherfuckers, Rasen Shuriken maker, Sage Mode maker, like I'm not saying Guy is weaker than Tsunade, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's just about like talent level genius.
Yeah.
I think above average is fine.
Yeah, like I understand it, right? And like obviously Guy isn't like the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah.
Doesn't even remember Madara's name, which is funny in its own way, but like yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's my guy, but like I just fucking love my guy so much, bro. Like
He's very cool. He's
yeah.
very cool. Kakashi.
Gosh,
It's time for our 70th sparring match.
bro. I read that what's her name, Mirai side story.
Yeah.
That was so cool, by the way. Did not expect it to be that fucking good. That was crazy. I almost bought that shit like in print. I was fucking taken aback by how good it was. But like when he was like, Kakashi, it's time to go to the spa. Fuck, bro. I almost like broke down crying when they were talking about like what it would take for them to accept the offer to go into the mountain. And Kakashi was like, yeah, bro, if somebody told me there was something there that could heal all injuries, I'd take it in a heartbeat. I was like, bro, that's real shit. Fuck.
Real as hell, bro. Real as hell. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Anko, average.
Really? I consider her a failure. Like Orochimaru considers her a failure.
Okay, yeah, but Orochimaru considers any nigga that doesn't have like a super duper kick at Genkai. Okay, okay. I guess okay, because the misogyny it's tainting you a little bit, right? Okay, I guess I'll ask this, right? Are we saying like basically everybody we put above her is I don't know. I don't like Orochimaru trained her for a reason. You know what I mean? I feel like Orochimaru doesn't do charity cases.
He more. I always assumed Orochimaru was like he'll take what he can get, especially in the early days.
Hmm.
Like, you know, not everybody needs to be groomed. Some people he just kidnaps.
I don't know, man. Like he looked at Naruto. He looked at Naruto being trained by Jiraiya and was like, Jiraiya, what the fuck are you doing, dude? That thing. I have no interest in training the talentless bums, the dregs of society, bro. That's not me. That's why I'm that's why I'm grooming Sasuke. That's why I'm training up. Hey, I'm bringing him over to my side because Naruto, that
That's an
fucking
idiot I can control.
dude,
Not
that
this
fucking dummy.
dunce. Yeah.
Like, dude,
Bro,
no, no, no,
I
no, no.
I looked at Sasuke's brain. I gave him a CAT scan and he had a single brain cell. I wouldn't say that for your little cat boy.
All right, bro. Cat freezer.
I
Yeah.
guess dog boy
Like,
because foxes are closer to
yeah,
dogs.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I'm not gonna fight you, but I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like there might be some better subjects for failures. I don't know.
that's fair.
Let's see.
Oh, the Raikage. The guy who
Talented
is
maybe.
the guy stated to be as strong as a Biju.
Yeah, like talented for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's like a fair one. Now
yeah.
Kabuto is interesting. Well, I guess we have that
Oh,
sand
we're
guy.
okay.
We could just throw him in failure. Sand guy, not Kabuto.
This guy.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't even want to
whatever.
rank him here. You know.
All right, that's right.
Uh,
Did you want to talk more about the Raikage, by the way?
no, I agree.
Okay.
Because like the five Kage all kind of equalize. I guess like to Madara, sure, but like, eh,
Yeah. Kabuto, I pretty much agree.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
like
Like
Kabuto's yeah.
like bro pulled up, said, you reversed my nerves. Boom!
Boom,
Like just
yeah.
think that like it's like, all right,
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Like what
Kabuto
is that not an issue?
off screening sage mode, genetic mutation. He's a doctor, bro. His flashback was like, yeah, bro. He just like understood medicine when he was like a kid. He just got that.
Yeah.
All the shit with Orochimaru, like it's. I've always said this right in my read through the last couple of weeks, where I was like, dude, Kabuto is literally employee of the century. The way he's just been locked in every single time he's on screen is actually crazy. He puts his mind to something, he does that shit with perfect efficiency. The only thing he got wrong is just like didn't even consider that Itachi might have a posthumous death contingency.
Yeah, which is his fault, dummy,
Yeah, honestly, man.
idiot.
God, you
Like
can master sage mode, but not like speculation, bro.
yeah. All right, Black or just Zetsu in general.
Let me see if Black Zetsu's a separate character real quick. Let me just do a quick scan.
Okay.
I don't think so because I don't see another Zetsu here.
All right, are we giving Zetsu genius for like planning Naruto? Is like that what we're doing? Because the jutsu, like I'll put it like this, bro. He saw Kakashi, by the way, had
He's so
already fought a
weak, yeah.
war, and yeah, he's abysmally weak, right? It's really just he has no kinesthetic learning, he has no combat IQ, none of that, right?
He's
It's
a good
how high are we
schemer.
leveraging? Yeah, how high are we leveraging scheming here? This will
Um,
be important for later conversation, so I'm kind of curious.
I don't know. I want to say like okay, Kabuto schemed hard. Like
Mhm.
he independently, by the way, independently gave Madara more Hashirama cells.
Yeah,
Like that was just the thing he came up with.
yeah. But the thing is with Kabuto is that like he also kind of has the shit to back it up, right?
Yeah.
Like comparable to Kakashi in part one,
Yeah.
like medical
Also,
genius.
he mastered Sage Mode. Orochimaru never
Yeah,
did. It's very
yeah,
weird.
yeah. That kind of shit. Where it's like, what is just scheming get you? Like
Uh,
literally scheming and
no,
no
but
combat.
yeah, but he has to
But
scheme because he sucks at combat. So like that's why.
yeah,
Okay, I'll put it to you like this, right? His scheming only took so long because he was too weak to enact it until the perfect opportunity, right? This required
mm,
generations of manipulation, right?
mm.
So for me, I just feel like, eh, he
Okay, yeah,
ultimately
that's cool.
failed. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Let me. I guess I'll try to keep this question for later so we can keep a seamless stream. But I do. It's about characters' intelligence versus your average Hunter x Hunter character. That'll
oh
be
yeah, that so
yeah, yeah,
write that
yeah,
down.
yeah,
Write
yeah,
that
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Go ahead, go ahead.
let me move down some people just so this shit doesn't repeat. Okay. Um, Kaguya. You know what's weird? When we saw Kaguya, she wasn't really in her right mind. She almost felt like a
Yeah,
zombie. So
yeah,
like the Kaguya of Legend is almost feels like a separate character.
yeah. But
Um,
like we never really see that, like, because Kaguya's kind of just like an idiot. Like she's kind of
it
dumb.
wasn't even dumb.
Uh,
It just it felt like she wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like if
Naruto to your intelligence. I feel
y-
you.
yeah. Like she felt like she could hold a conversation with Sasuke, right?
Hmm.
So like to Naruto, you know how like in Young Justice when Kid Flash, Kid Flash, Flash, and Impulse were running,
Hmm.
or sorry, they were having that like sped up dialogue, and Kid Flash could only understand every fifth word. That's kind of
Hmm.
the scale of conversation we're working with, where Naruto could only understand every fifth word.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Yeah, yeah. I don't
like,
know. Like
because here's like
average.
also
Like she. I don't. I wouldn't say she's like. I don't know. I
like
don't know.
it's weird, right, to call her talented because she's just like she
She's.
just
It's
got there
kind of.
first.
Yeah. Because okay.
Like she just ate the
If we
tree
if we if
first.
we count like if we count like bloodline abilities, right?
I'll put it to you like this, right?
Hmm.
Kaguya was the felt like the me to Black Zetsu felt like the controller.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
So
it,
pretty low then.
yeah, it almost
Yeah.
feels weird to like because okay
Like
if
together, there was something special.
yeah
Alone, they're kind of like the yeah,
yeah so like I don't know like okay if I was to rank both of that like them as like one entity it would probably be like this
yeah,
just because of like what they are and how they were fighting.
hmm yeah.
Um, but yeah like
Because one has the strength, the jutsu, the ability. The other has like the actual intellect pairing with it. Yeah, et cetera, et
yeah
cetera.
like again I don't know
Uh,
what happened to Kaguya to make her like that but like she was just so out of it but like she was on full autopilot.
yeah. Choji, like average. I feel like does he do anything that would make you think higher than that?
No.
Yeah.
Choji's like very average. He, I mean, he grew like he just seemed like an average ninja with like
Like he just progressed at a good rate. Like it was just kind of like yeah.
yeah, nothing crazy.
Um, mm,
This guy,
JoJo's whatever.
yeah, the new Mizukage.
Like I guess he
We
became Mizukage. Like I don't know, above average. Like I don't
like the
know.
thing is he let like Black Setsu got away from him, so like
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah. Mhm.
Um, okay, so
All right,
Sakura.
Sakura. Prodigy seems crazy.
Yeah,
Talented seems more fair.
yeah. I want to say
I would say above Tsunade personally. Like I think.
okay, but the difference is Tsunade developed it. Sakura learned it through Tsunade because she invented it. It's
And she just
weird.
but it's just because she takes it further. But it's like, does developing it and just being the first step harder, or is taking that and then taking it three steps? Like you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
kind
Also, like I don't know,
of.
man. She was pulling her weight with Kaguya, I guess. I don't know. Like Sakura's so weird because like she's just Tsunade 2.0 and I think the only reason she's as advanced as she is like she's talented for sure, right? She's also smart. But like also Tsunade literally did all the hard part like of discovering. So all Sakura had to do was learn that shit. And yes, Shizune was like, "Oh, this is impressive, blah blah blah," because I can't do the 100 healings, which is
Mhm,
that's a point for Sakura. But like,
mhm.
I don't know.
I'll give her something like Kakashi was called, like, first of all, her actual book smarts,
Yeah,
they're more indexed in part one, but she also
like she,
just is able to answer all the questions
yeah,
like at the at that
like
that first
Itachi.
exam.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a crazy comparison. But
yeah.
yeah, she's just able
That's
to
the only.
answer them
Yeah,
all.
yeah,
They're I think they're the only two people we know that did not have to cheat.
yeah,
They just were capable of doing it. I'm sure Minato didn't have to cheat either, though.
yeah.
My
Minato
my
probably.
my
Yeah,
my glorious king.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, yeah, I'd say talented. Whether she's above Tsunade or not, I feel like it's like not necessary. Like they have Tsunade gets points for developing it and like creating it. I think Sakura
yeah.
gets her points for just probably being like
For
more
getting
book
it. Yeah,
smart, like getting it and then like developing it, et cetera, et cetera. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like Sakura also like ripped Tsunade summons. Because like I don't know. The only reason Sakura seemed more impressive, or I think she said she seemed more impressive, is because Tsunade is spending so much energy trying not to look old.
That's also a fair point.
So like I don't actually know what the like. Okay, even because I haven't read all of Boruto, but even Boruto feats, do they push her in any direction?
Oh, Boruto Feed, she's kind of ridiculous. Yeah,
Really?
Boruto Feed, she's kind of moving. She's kind of moving like you would expect, like a trio of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to move. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
She's like her hands are really certified,
Okay, because
right?
I saw in the movie when that shit was like about to fall on her and she just like
Mm.
sonic boomed
Yeah.
that shit away. I was like, okay, okay.
Mm.
Man, I would. It sucks that like other Naruto characters don't use the gates because I'd love to see Sakura use the like up to like the seventh
Dude,
gate with her ninjutsu.
Gates with healing.
Yeah,
Gates with healing
gates
would be
with healing, bro.
crazy.
Like I'm just like, there's a lot of potential for Sakura. I feel to be like a fucking monster, dude. Like
Mhm.
even with Naruto and Sasuke, like bro,
Naruto
let me see eighth gate Naruto with that much chakra, bro.
and Kurama healing him, like,
Oh
because
yeah,
he has a six pass. He has a six pass. Like he saved guys from
yes,
it, bro. He's like, hey man,
yeah, bro.
let
Hell,
me,
dude, seventh gate Naruto would be a fucking animal.
yeah,
Yeah, it just sucks that they keep the gates like to Lee and
gate
stuff. Like,
kept,
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, let me see Tsunade and Sakura with the gates, bro. Like let me see some nasty shit.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Random dude and then Asuma. Asuma's above average, personally. I don't think
Yeah.
he's like too crazy. Like
Dude,
beat like your goat heat on in like
yeah.
straight up combat before getting cooked.
Bro, you know what I love about the above average here? It's literally just carried by genes, low
Hmm.
key. Like the Saratobi genes don't really stretch for shit outside of Hiruzen, but it is
Yeah,
funny to
he's just solid. He's just
yeah,
like Asuma's just like a
a
solid
solid,
dude.
well-rounded ninja. Yeah, I'd actually put him
Yeah.
slightly above Hinata.
Yeah,
Because
I'm not
I'd see him and Yamato. Like, dude, I hate like this picture of Guy is so misleading. I almost feel bad for everybody else in this
yeah.
tier because
Yeah,
this is
bro.
a top 0.01% feat, and
Hmm.
it's just not his average. Let me see if I could find a normal
Yeah.
picture,
And
bro.
it's just
Like,
also not like it's impressive, but it's not necessarily indicative of like genius, more of resolve than a lot of other stuff. But
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, if you guys see another picture of fucking, oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay.
Oh
This is
that's
more normal because like this shit is just too intimidating, dude.
yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
Donzo.
Donzo, he's tough to get a gauge on. Didn't want to fight Shisui in the ones. He was
Yeah.
like, no, bro, poison that guy.
12-year-old
Um,
Itachi was scaring him out of his neighborhood. Um,
I will say he was a Hokage candidate.
but that was more
Um,
political than anything, right?
well, I more mean Toby Rama considered him a Hokage
Oh,
candidate.
okay.
Like before he passed, like he gave it to a reason because he's like, yeah, you're the better dude. But I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Like he's kind of like I mean,
I mean,
it's
he
tough because his full
dopes. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like his full combat power is kind of shit. Because
Yeah.
like the okay, you remove Izanagi, you remove Hashirama cells.
Washed.
He's kind of just like an Anbu level member fighter, like maybe above average, right? Like
Yeah.
he's Anbu, right?
Like, bro,
He's
Sasuke killed him 30 times in a
I,
row.
I will say he's a schemer, right?
Yeah.
How much do we value his like manipulation of like circumstances, right?
Um, it's B tier at best because his ultimate scheme, like, he finally got the Hokage seat and he
And then
choked.
he gets caught, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
were you using Kodo Matsukami?
oh, yeah,
Uh,
dude, not only did he use Koro Okatsukami, right? But, like, they just caught him. Like, they
yeah,
just.
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like he was using, and they're like, no, we see you, bro. I
no,
can see your chakra.
sorry. Like Sasuke wasn't the one who caught him. Like it was
Oh,
just the other. Like it was the five caught. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it
yeah.
wasn't even like, bro. Like you're right here.
Mm.
And then his big plan was to leave, just walk out the door.
Yeah.
When there was
Yeah,
a
like
distraction.
as if that wouldn't start a war once they kind of calmed that shit down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the second this guy steps into the light, he falls apart so fast. Like I will give him brownie points for introducing that seal on Sai and the rest of the Anbu tongues to keep them from
Hmm.
spilling the beans on him. His
Hmm.
manipulation of Itachi was solid. Granted, the Uchiha stubbornness was and Black
Kind of
Zetsu
fucking him over.
and Obito. God, bro, Danzo was so fucking lucky. He was a lot more ass than he realized. Because I'm thinking about it now, I'm like talking out loud, and I realized like Obito's manipulation and Black Zetsu's laying the groundwork did a
Mm,
lot of, and Toby Rama's racism did a lot of the groundwork for him.
mm.
Like, and the Nine Tails attack. Like, holy shit, dude, he lucked into so much shit.
Yeah, above average I think is fine.
Yeah,
Okay. Darwi's like
the new
just
Raikage,
done.
bro.
Yeah, I guess. You know what I mean?
I love
You know what?
that.
Let
Yeah.
me get your opinion on him.
All the new Kage, all the modern Kage, minus Gaara and Naruto, are just so much weaker than their predecessors, dude. It's so funny. Like, this guy was moving at the speed of light. I think this guy just, I don't know. What's his name?
Are we?
Here, I give him above average.
Yeah. Gotcha. Look at you pandering.
Hmm.
Let's see. I
Yeah.
give Data talented, personally speaking.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely talented. He was so
Yeah.
young though. I'm curious what like an emotionally stable like 30-year-old Dater would have cooked.
Because really what happened is Itachi pulled up,
Scared
put it
him.
all on the table,
Yeah.
and he was like, I hate
Hate,
you
bro.
niggas, bro. Like,
Bro, he started
like
talking
y'all.
about them like fucking Toby Rama. He was like, if I see another black-haired, black-eyed Uchiha, fuck. Yeah. Nah, dude. Dataro was so funny because like his Uchiha racism only spawned at like the last 5 minutes of his life, which I think is really
Yeah.
fun. Like he kept that shit contained for most of his entire. Like you would never have thought that he hated Itachi as much as he did.
And he's like, fuck that goddamn. He thinks his art is better than mine. I'm gonna blow myself the fuck up.
Yeah, that'll
Like,
show him.
yeah, bro.
uh,
Now, Kimimaru is an interesting one because immediately I think he has talented as a baseline, right? But I'm curious how you feel about him being higher solely off of Orochimaru being like, dude, if you weren't literally dying, I would have picked you. How crazy is that? Like how high how in high regard do we hold that? Because Orochimaru was basically like, dude, I wouldn't even go to all this trouble if I could steal your body. And it's
mm,
like, first of all, for Bones, it's kind of crazy. Like the whole package for the Sharingan,
yeah.
but
Like
whatever, right?
also like bro, like Kage used that once. She used the dimension shit a lot more. Like Loki the Byakugan would have been more like if we're just using her as a reference, bro. Like
Fucking hell. Um, like
um I don't
he's
know.
high and talented bare minimum. I just don't know what.
Like he's a high combat talent. Like I'll give him that, right? But he spent most of his life in a test tube essentially. So I don't know.
Yeah, high talented is fair. High
Yeah,
talented is fair. Um, Kakazu's just average. That's an
I
Akatsuki member, bro. Please.
I know. It's just, bro. Like he was just dope. Like
I get
again,
it.
you know
Melanin.
what now?
You
Anyway,
got caught, bro. Like,
no.
yeah, but keeping the dark keys next to each other. I see you.
Anyway, so that's insane. So what's funny about what's his name?
Kakazu.
Kakazu is that like his thing requires a lot of prep time for his own body, and the second he doesn't. It's funny he doesn't have a contingency plan for after. Like his whole thing is like really derived off of like, bro, if I gotta like be slightly stronger than this next person, or else I'm actually turbo fucked. And it's so funny. Like he goes into fights like just gambling.
Hey, bro. The you and Hikari way type shit.
Hmm. So I don't know. I
All
think
right.
on average he was getting worked by so many people.
Ebisu failure. That nigga's ass. Shizune. I feel like above average isn't crazy. What are
Um,
we thinking?
nah, no 100 healings.
Okay. Let's
Where's her
see.
super strength at?
Sure, bro.
Like
I'll let you
she's a
make
good
that, bro.
doctor. She's a good doctor. I don't know who this is.
I think that's one of the Jinchuriki. Let's see. Gara. Prodigy feels crazy. High talented though is more fair.
Yeah. Um,
Like
because even
he's lucky that his like that sand's always around him. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
like
Gara was working the fuck out of him. Or
yeah,
not Gara, sorry. Rock Lee was working the fuck out of him.
yeah, if One Tails didn't have it, his mom had it. If his mom didn't have it, his new gold sand had it. But he like I don't
Yeah,
know.
and like
Props
and
to
like he did
him.
his thing. He
Yeah,
did his thing, right? Like he turned up, right? He learned how to leverage it. But I do think a lot of like his abilities that come so early and like why he's so menacing is kind of like
gone.
being a Jinchuriki and also
I don't.
having impenetrable mom sand. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
also
Like
like I don't know when he locked in after even after losing the One Tails. Hey, bro, you know the scene. You know the.
yeah,
Come on, that
yeah.
shit was cool.
That's what's cool. Very cool. Very cool. That's why I think talented is cool.
Yeah,
I really think
and his fight
talented
with
is
his
cool.
dad also proved that that he
Mm.
can that he's just capable because his dad was a fucking his dad was an animal.
His dad was crazy. Yes.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's cool. Let's see.
I really don't want to rank the guys from like
Random dude. Another Naruto. Another Gara.
use this picture. It's more flattering. Okay, I'm not ranking the toad, dude.
The toad, bro. That's big gamma boomta to you, boy. Um, oh fucking hell.
What's the third Mizukage?
I don't fucking remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
whatever.
you know the feat, bro. Like,
Yeah, but that's whatever, bro. He's cool. Yeah.
this is how you beat me. Like, I don't know. It was a cool moment.
Yeah. Like it's a cool flex. I'm just not like, I don't know if I'm like, yeah, bro, that guy's gotta go in talented. Now Hagoromo, low key kind of framed as like God in the
Yeah,
story, bro.
it feels. I almost don't want to rank him on principle because he doesn't.
He feels weird. Like he doesn't really have, like, he doesn't really seem to have talent. He's kind of just like,
He can do
he's
anything.
kind of like, yeah, bro, I transcend space and time. Welcome to the afterlife, boys.
Yeah.
Let me give you some of my chalk, or like, I don't know.
Like, just single, like he and his brother. If his brother's here, like I'll also put him next. Like, I just don't want to rank them because, like, what do you want from me, bro?
Yeah, Haku, I'd put in Prodigy personally. I feel like Haku's kind of got that.
Oh yeah,
Haku's got that, like,
bro. If he was locked
kind of got
in,
clipped early. You got clipped early.
dude, if he was locked in, outside of Zabuza and trained,
Like Haku was like Kakashi was like, dude, yeah, that motherfucker could beat my ass.
yeah, it's the speed of light, bro. First light speed feat.
Yeah, like damn, dude, I was getting cut. I was getting worked out there, bro. So yeah.
Oh, this guy, who fought the samurai
Hanzo?
dude.
Is it Hanzo?
I don't remember.
Hold on. I'm not looking at my screen right now. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, it is Hanzo.
He was talented, right?
He fucked up the Sanin, bro. Like
yeah.
I think he gave them their name. He was like, y'all are all right.
Yeah, I guess
I'll let y'all be. Yeah, he's like, you didn't immediately die. I'll let y'all be the 3 legendary ninja.
Yeah. And then his fight with the samurai guy was cool. And also, like, bro, every time there's a flashback with him, they're like, yeah, bro, this guy was unbeatable. He was also responsible for Yahiko's death with Pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talented.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, right. Now this one's gonna be weird, bro.
Hashirama or this guy?
Yeah, Hashirama.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? This one's super easy.
Generational genius.
Yeah. Okay, here's why.
Generationally strong, yeah. Genius?
No, he was a genius. I'll tell you why. His full blood brother doesn't even sniff his diapers.
Yeah, he didn't have wood style. Like, and listen, I'm not saying like, I get that no, that's insane. I'll actually kill you. Because like, okay,
because Madara is a genius, and he
sure. Like, okay, but like we agree, Sasuke is more of a genius than Naruto. Naruto's stronger, right?
Okay,
but I don't think that being the genius necessarily means that like your end goal has to be higher, right? It's just, I don't think like, I think you gotta have both, and I feel like Hashirama falls into that Naruto category too. If you give this nigga a written test, he might look at you and start tearing up a little bit.
He does have a gambling addiction too, so if you hit him with
I feel like Prodigy personally feels a little bit more apt because you have to give credit to the wood style, you have to give credit all that, but he lacks to me the cerebral component that is necessary to get you that high talent. Obviously, a generationally strong guy, duh, right? Redefined an era, but does that mean his talent is on that level? His genius is on the level? I don't know.
I think it is because he didn't do Sage Mode by himself. He can do other shit. He like obviously like blessed genetically as well, but like my argument against it is always Tobirama existing, like. You know what I mean? Or people like Yamato is just a clone, and he's not even close. Like not Yamato has wood style. You know what I mean? Like you saw Yamato make a town. You know what I mean?
Like I said, Yamato's wood style. Like ours about Hashirama, I'm dead. I get what you mean. Yeah. I understand the point. It's just funny.
Tsunade's his granddaughter. Like there's obviously more than the genetic component, and also like I said, right, Master Sage Mode. That's not really something.
That's fair.
You know,
that's fair. That's fair. I'll give it up. All right, bro. Where are you gonna rake your goat?
I knew it was coming, bro.
By the way, for all the people that aren't tapped in,
God, dude, here we go.
This guy, when he was reading Naruto, saw Hidan, saw him, by the way, get his head chopped off by Asuma and said, dude, Kishimoto, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know how you're going to top this level of ninja, bro. Because if you're bringing in immortals, I don't even know how we're gonna possibly top Hedon, bro. You're gonna have to power clip the fuck out of the series.
You done?
Like I just want you to know this was a real concern you had. A genuine concern, a genuine worry, bro.
God, that VOD is gonna haunt me forever.
Immediately next week. Yeah, bro, like that's my bad. It's my fault. That's all.
Do I not get
That's
points
me,
for
bro.
the switch up? Like, damn, bro.
No, bro, because you shouldn't have had that opinion. Bro, Asimo 1v1'd him, cut his head off. Like, we saw someone Asima boxed pretty evenly, and you said, no, that guy's gotta be my GOAT. Like, he's gotta be the strongest in the verse.
Uh,
All right, now y'all are gonna get mad. And understandably so, right?
Dude, no, hold on. Hold on, bro. I gotta lock in. It's my turn. Bro, I just want to say something about Hiruzen, right? The words Prime Hiruzen will haunt the fucking Naruto fan base like the boogeyman at night, because the way motherfuckers talk about Hiruzen and his Prime is like the way Christians talk about God. It's like, damn, bro, Hashirama's so strong, but Prime Hiruzen would have had Madara handled yesterday. Fuck, bro, Kage is here. God, if only Hiruzen was in his 30s. God damn it, why are we so unlucky? Another bad hand. Fuck, Hiruzen would have pulled a full house straight from his ass. You know he knew the jutsu to have perfect poker play every single day of his life? You know Hiruzen would have actually been able to do a Sharingan level genjutsu, no training, like no prep, no weaknesses. He would have had Itachi seeing circles like it was Looney Tunes.
You done?
No. Like, yes,
Okay,
but no,
continue,
but like,
please.
I don't know. Like, bro, this Prime Hiruzen shit is so annoying. God of
just
Shinobi.
I just don't know what to. The nigga was named the God of Shinobi and the Professor. I'm sorry. Like,
God,
but I
bro.
didn't write this shit. This nigga, by the way, he knows every Konoha jutsu that literally is not locked behind DNA, bro. Every single one. Every jutsu you've ever seen a Leaf Shinobi use, he knows. That is not locked behind a specific DNA strand.
He's got the
This nigga has
strongest
it.
summons, even at 70. Hashirama and Tobirama were pissing themselves.
Like, bro,
Fuck.
I don't know what to tell you. I can't.
Madara was lucky Prime Hiruzen wasn't there. Otherwise, there'd be no Uchiha left. Like, dude, real conversation we've had, right? I was like, oh man, would the Uchiha like rebellion like really would have failed? And you were like, no, what are you talking about? Hiruzen's there. He's got that. Hiruzen, by the way, 60 years old, 6 billion years old. Chat, he was literally on his walker. And this guy up here was like, dude, this isn't even Prime Hiruzen would Thanos snap the filthy Uchiha away. He started talking like Danzo. He started talking like fucking
Orochimaru
Danzo.
stepped to
Holy shit.
geriatric,
Here we go.
spine deformed, goddamn, like half blind Hiruzen and said, fuck, I almost lost my goddamn life, bro.
my
If
God.
this nigga, this 140-year-old man was 10 years younger, I would have got bent over and fucked. I would have gotten obliterated. By the way, Kabuto said that version of Hiruzen, version is the I'm gonna get close. The strongest of all 5 Kage. You know the Raikage, the nigga that could knuckle up and box Biju? Kabuto said, old man, decrepit, scoliosis infested Hiruzen genuinely could have beat the dog shit in white hair off that nigga, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't write him. I'm not saying I fuck with him. I'm just saying the nigga was called the God of Shinobi, the Professor. He knows every jutsu, no Sharingan. Orochimaru was pissing down his leg profusely, right? See, he was pissing snake venom down that shit and is like, oh, he was 10 years younger. The nigga wasn't reverting to his prime. He was reverting to a slightly less geriatric version, bro. Your grandfather's great-grandfather is younger than Hiruzen when he fought Orochimaru, and Orochimaru left with the inability to use jutsu. I'm sorry. I didn't write it. I didn't make the nigga that strong. I don't know what to tell you.
You're doing whole fucking tricks on it, dude. You literally told me one of Hiruzen's sunspots would actually negative diff Madara and Obito in their prime. Dude, what are you talking about? The Renegade, Hiruzen, Prime Hiruzen's basic eyesight. It wasn't even close. Dude, Kaguya is lucky that Hiruzen wasn't 25. Holy shit, bro. Like, dude, The way you were talking was like Hiruzen could pull the moon out of the sky to stop Madara's genjutsu in its tracks, and then,
Bro,
like Mike Guy, use the 8th gate jutsu without any penalty whatsoever
I'm
to
telling you
obliterate
this
him.
right now.
Fuck!
Hiruzen, based on what is said, I'm sorry.
You talk
could
about Hiruzen the way the
genuinely
characters in
use
Naruto talk
shadow
about the Sage of Six
paralysis
Paths.
jutsu
Dude,
on the
no,
entire
Hold
Uchiha
on,
clan,
No.
light up
No,
that
no, no.
Sarutobi special,
Holy shit.
flame ass jutsu, and obliterate every nigga who's ever had the last name Uchiha. My fault if that's what Kishimoto wrote, but that's what he fucking wrote, bro. He's called the professor. He, by the way, talent-wise, absolutely obliterated Tobirama, the nigga who made
4 of
he
the
made reanimation, space-time ninjutsu, and real fucking clones. He said that as a child, he surpassed that nigga in talent. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Like, I'd actually have to rewrite the story in order for make a decrepit Hiruzen at the ripe old age of 1057, weaker than any, like, this nigga. And by the way, I want to make clear, for half of that battle, Hiruzen's out here pissing himself with genuine sadness and sorrow that he's about to genuinely knock the snake fangs out of that nigga Orochimaru's mouth, bro. After that fight, he's like, "Fuck, dude, that was my goal, bro. I loved you like a son. This was a goddamn I'm seeing a master versus student, but the master is holding back the whole time. Then when he finally resolves himself, he's like all out of stamina. Fought 2 other fucking weakened Kage, and then fights Hiruzen. Everybody's looking and like, fuck, dude, he's so cool, he's so strong. This is a Kage level battle. Fuck. This nigga's absolutely blinded by a Hashirama Genjutsu. Bodying niggas. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't make him this strong. I'm sorry he's a fence-sitting loser. I'm sorry he had Naruto eating ramen out of a goddamn trash can. I'm sorry he didn't pay for his housing. I'm sorry that apparently he fucked some of y'all like family members. Like, I'm sorry that he fucked y'all over in every way possible. I'm not saying I fuck with the nigga. Hiruzen's like probably bottom 3 Hokage in character, but like, if we're talking talent, if we're talking prodigious nature, if we're talking jutsu mastery, Hiruzen in his mortal life did what Orochimaru wanted to do but never could without a fucking Uchiha succulent body, bro. This nigga needed wall hacks to do what Hiruzen just did within the span of like 40 years, bro. Tobirama really looked at Hiruzen and said, fuck, nigga's moving like this, he's not even a Senju. His last name, the Sarutobis are on the map not because anciently they were super strong, not because they have a super cool jutsu, but because Hiruzen came before Sarutobi. My fault, gang.
Does it still get hard, by the way, in his old age, or do you need to do the work like to start? Like, do you need some foreplay, bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you,
does
bro.
he need to pop a blue shoe first? Does he need to pop a Viagra first?
Honest with you, bro. You talking crazy, but when he actually brings out that fucking staff, you're cooked. It's up for you, bro. You're done. Like, it's big Enma, bro.
I saw this one databook thing that was like, dude, Hiruzen can summon the strongest
summoning. By the way, Gamabunta could 1v1 a one-tailed Biju. Enma is stronger than that. Get fucked. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm not like you're making me your enemy, and all I'm doing is reciting what Kishimoto wrote, bro. Take it up with Big Kishi, bro. Take it up with him. Because with the good comes the bad, bro, right? He made Minato super glazable. Unfortunately, he had some contributions with the data books.
Bro, like, God, bro, Madara's so lucky that the Ito Tensei didn't revive Hiruzen in his prime. Fuck. Holy shit, bro. He had to take Minato's arms and Hiruzen's youth. The only way Madara had a shot was if these 2 guys were fucking nerfed. God damn.
I'm gonna say this. This nigga used the instant death jutsu 3 separate times. He used it on Hashirama, Tobirama, and goddamn Orochimaru. Nigga, we can't be like what are we doing here, bro?
Fuck. Okay.
The nigga's an L. He's an L magnet, but I'm sorry. Like, genius capital G, bro.
It's so funny because I remember you being like, dude, you know who said that thing about like Hokages already needing to be approved or liked by the village to be Hokages, and you were like, yeah, bro, nobody fucked with Hiruzen. He still had on that cloak.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Dude, I'm trying really hard to not sound like Donzo right now in terms of bitterness, but it's like, is this not crazy?
This nigga has he has maxed out all stats related to jutsu, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Holy
Like,
shit,
do
bro.
you understand
By
how
the way,
crazy
he
it
did
is?
not pass that on to a single descendant of his, which is fucking hysterical. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. I like y'all saying I'm glazed, I'm dicky, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, right? Whatever. I save my glaze for my goats, Minato, Itachi, Sasuke, right? Kakashi sometimes. I have to retell history accurately, or else this fuck will just say Hiruzen was the weakest, most least talented shinobi to ever grace a goddamn kunai. And I'm just trying to be accurate, bro. I'm just trying to be accurate to the lore.
Are you okay with putting him a generational genius?
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's good
Because the
enough.
way you're talking about it, you sound mad as hell about it too. You're like, unfortunately, he was. God damn it. Fuck, dude.
This nigga's name was the professor, bro. Like, I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say.
Oh fuck. Oh, I'm gonna cry, dude. That's two fucking crash out same stream. I don't know how you had the stamina for this game.
Dude, I'm sweating. It's all your fault, by the way. Like the both of these are they're your fault, bro. Nobody else incited this.
Holy shit, bro. The second I leaned into my chair, I saw you spark up. You were fucking ready.
Because
you could just let me pop off, bro. You could just let me slander.
Here's the thing too, right? If I could trust that you just put him, because here's the thing, you know the feats. I didn't reveal anything to you today. I've told you this already, and you know this. You should have just put him there off rip. But I know that if I just let that shit rock, this nigga was going to go in talented maybe. And that's gross. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right.
So Kisame.
He's talented, I guess. He's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think he's higher?
Put him like right here.
Yeah, he's cool.
Without the sword, he drops a few points, but generally he's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. EBK?
Yeah. We haven't really seen him scrap.
No, he's not. That's not even what he's for. He's just an interrogation guy. That's all he does. So like average, I guess. It's whatever. It's fine. Ino.
She has one crazy feat with Jubito, and that's it.
Yeah.
Average.
Yeah. Aruka. I'll put him in average. Like bottom of average, I feel. Like Aruka is like.
Yeah, he's
like he is like if you have no talent but you can use ninjutsu, that is what you can probably aspire to be.
Yeah, average talent. No, sorry, below average talent, average hard work.
Yeah. Jiraiya. Oh fuck. Dude, please.
To quote Marcus Phillips from RDC World when he was playing Pain Nagato. What kind of grown ass man can't master Sage Mode? This guy was 7 billion
did he
years
say man?
old.
Did he say man, by the way?
Yeah.
Because you... Okay. I was about to say. I was like, you can't say you quoted him if you ain't go quote him. But okay. I'll let that slide.
Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Jiraiya was 8 trillion years old, bro. Like, he was giving Hiruzen... He was going Sunspot for Sunspot with Hiruzen, right? Couldn't bring himself to master Sage Mode. Gooner, by the way. He chose gooning over learning ninjutsu, by the way. He was... Let me not say that, bro.
Bro. This is a Sanin, gang. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's really all I can say. This is a Sanin, bro.
Bet, bro.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's cool. Like, I honestly was just fighting for him to be in the same tier as Tsunade, bro. Like,
okay.
I'm not, this nigga ain't God. He's just a Sanin. Like, it's just a modicum of respect for the title, bro. And that's all. I thought, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna have to fight for that,
dude,
bro.
2 crash outs back to back. I think I don't.
Yeah, I would have burned out, bro. I was like, I don't know if I can do this, bro. My technique, it hasn't regenerated.
Holy shit, bro! If I start seeing nosebleeds and you're like, all right, I feel it.
It's like, no, bro. Oh, fucking yeah. Naruto IQ on the way for real.
I understand it now. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Oh, hey, Sasuke.
That's crazy. Jirobo. Yeah, that nigga kind of sucks, bro. He was like out of the Sound 4, bro, they were like, yeah, dude, he's so ass.
I almost don't want to rank them on principle. Like, they're not technically failures. They are, though, aren't they? Because they failed. They lost against, like...
I mean, he considers it... Like, I would put, like, Kidomaru in, like... I think all of them are kind of ass, except maybe Kidomaru. Kidomaru can go kind of high, but like that's about it. If we care to.
Okay,
Um,
and when he comes up,
yeah, Jugo.
is this wait? Is this
I
him, Kinemaro?
Yeah, that's Kidomaru. That's fine.
Jugo.
Uh,
Jugo's weird.
Nigga's so funny.
Yeah, I'd put him in above average.
Mm,
Just using the
curse
criteria of
mark.
yeah,
Yeah.
not really,
Yeah. Yeah.
not really so much skill. Like the biggest skill feat for me with Jugo is when he gave Sasuke Susanoo Sage Energy,
Hmm.
but that was pretty much he just the Hulk.
Yeah. Basically. Basically.
10 tails.
Uh,
I'm not gonna rank.
yeah. Konkuro. Oh, brother. Above average, I guess.
Yeah,
Puppeteering is said to be like a really high rank thing.
yeah.
Karin, honestly, probably above average too.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
unlocks the chains and
yeah,
like her heal and her like sensory abilities.
yeah. She's more of a medical ninja as well. She's just a step below Sakura and Tsunade.
Yeah. Uh,
He. Oh wait, is this
he-
future Hokage Kiba?
yeah. Put that nigga in failure, please, bro. Oh my god, bro, he stinks.
A sense of smell better than Kiba's. Bro, I saw Akamaru in Boruto, and that's animal cruelty, like genuinely, bro. Like Akamaru is ready to go.
He's ready to go, gang. Like, is that?
Bro, what the fuck? What the
Let the nigga keep his pet, bro. Fuck. This nigga said he's ready to go, bro. Like the lights got too bright. Like let him stay, bro. Like what are we saying? You don't even know the lifespan on that thing. Like
on
you just
that
said nah.
thing.
He's
Okay. Maybe
that
we're not so
thing,
different, you and I.
oh no, this thing is old as fuck. Never mind, bro. I actually
Yeah.
agree with you. I looked up Akamaru Boruto. It showed this like healthy dog. I looked at it again. I said,
Yeah.
no. Why does the dog have bag under its eyes,
That's what
bro?
I'm talking. Like Akamaru is
No, that's
barely.
actually. Is this nigga delivering packages? No. That's crazy. No,
It's
that's actually
animal
insane,
cruelty,
bro.
bro. Like that's what I'm
No.
saying.
That's
Yeah.
insane. They have this nigga delivering Uber Eats, bro.
Look at
Oh,
my
bro.
DoorDash driver, bro.
Oh fuck, dude.
Oh fuck. Okay. Killer Bee.
Talented.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like near the Raikage. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
I'd give the Raikage a slight edge just because he no Biju.
no
Yeah.
BG. Yeah, fair.
Uh,
Conan's the next one, unless we want to rank her. Random sound. Okay, cool. Yeah,
yeah.
Like yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
Yeah.
The like 6 billion paper bombs is like a cool preparation feat.
Yeah. Like Obito was literally just the worst person to use it on.
Yeah.
That has like it's sort of
Uh,
like Toby Rama's paper bomb technique. It's like, yeah, bro, you picked the wrong like any other person, 10 out of 10.
shit's
No
cool.
notes, right?
Yeah.
100% effective against except against this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Konohamaru.
I'm gonna say something controversial, bro.
No, nigga, do not say some bullshit,
No,
bro.
it's not about the ranking.
Okay.
I'm genuinely embarrassed and disgusted with myself for how much I love Konohamaru. Like
Oh,
I was telling Mikey this, but I was like I was like just hands in my face. I was like, bro, he's just I really believe in him, bro. Like he's really trying to make Naruto proud. He's trying to make his grandfather proud. He could use the Rasengan. Look at him. He's like me for real. He's just a fanboy. Like genuinely, bro. I hate myself for how much I fucking believe in Konohamaru. I'm tapped in. I rewatched his fight with Jugo because it came up on my timeline like 30 times, bro. I was like rooting for him.
clean as hell. By the way,
Clean, right?
He moving different.
Bro, that Rasengan just in his hands. Fuck.
He's pretty good. Yeah, look above average. I think he's above average, right?
Yeah. You know, like uses the Rasengan. Obviously, you have to be talented. I'd argue he has the most Hiruzen like talent of any Sarutobi we've seen since Hiruzen.
Mm.
Which is very funny.
It's the professor.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know this nigga's name with the bandage over his face, but he with other ninja can use flying Raijin, bro. So I'm gonna say above average off that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think is that everybody? Oh, Kushina.
Kushina. Let's see.
Above average. Although they didn't really let her cook.
Yeah, but like she did kind of hold down the fuck out of the Nine Tails, bro. She kind of kept that nigga in
Yeah.
check.
Okay. So let's keep her above average. Yeah. I'm not ready. Let's do some easy ones. Just
I feared the next one. Okay. What do you think about Shisui Gang?
I get it. He was done dirty by
Oh
Donzo.
God.
I get it. I truly understand that. Love that about him. Yo, or I feel sorry for him. Whatever. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Best Mangekyo Sharingan canonically. Cool. Are you
Mm-hmm.
eating a Pop Tart?
Mm-hmm. Frozen.
You get it, bro. Dab me up.
Mm.
How are they? Good, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
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 You
Mm-hmm.
get the strawberry.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
So best Mangekyo Sharingan canonically. Okay, we'll give him that. Perfect
Mm-hmm.
control. Um, pulled Itachi out of the Ito Tensei hypnosis, whatever control, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
He could teleport. Here's the
Just
problem.
sweet. Like that was his nickname, bro.
Yeah, Shisui the teleport. Yeah, here's my problem, right? He died when he was like 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can confidently say
Oh, thank
Prodigy.
fuck.
Yeah.
Thank fuck. Because I was gonna basically be like, Itachi seems to think about Shisui, and I'm not saying this is accurate, right? We didn't see it fully play out,
Mm?
but Itachi seemed to think about Shisui
The way other
like the way
people.
Sasuke
Yeah.
kind of looks at him, where it's like,
Mm?
fuck, dude, you're so cool. You have
Yeah.
so much aura. You're so talented and skilled, bro.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
that's just like Uchiha older brother neediness, right?
All right, May. Minakage above average, I guess. She has like a Keke Tauto, whatever the fuck. She mixes a bunch of shit. Maybe talented, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah, that's fine. Works for
I
me.
mean,
Kage, yeah,
yeah,
that's fine. She has like the Keke Tauto, whatever she makes is like 3 different nature styles. It's pretty
yeah,
impressive, etc., etc.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Obito Uchiha. So this is gonna get annoying.
okay.
Obito is a generational talent in his own right. However, so many things had to go wrong and right for him to get to that point to like utilize that potential, right? Number one,
Hold on.
he had to get Hashirama cells to like heal his crushed body.
Mm-hmm.
That's already a big leap, right? That's half his body. So he doesn't need to eat, sleep in the same way like a typical ninja do, right? So that gives him a leg up. Number two,
Mm-hmm.
he unlocked a Mangekyo Sharingan pretty early and he was able to develop it. It just so happens to be one of the most broken Mangekyo Sharingan of all time. That gives him like access to a pocket dimension and makes him
Mm-hmm.
intangible. Okay. His teacher was Madara Uchiha. All he did was train with Madara Uchiha and Hashirama cells. He was so strong when he was like in his late teens, 20s, that like they actually thought he was Madara, like prime Madara,
Mm-hmm.
with one eye. Renegon, also crazy.
By the way,
Jubito, also crazy.
Minato, the goddamn genius, said,
Yes,
"You Genjutsu Kurama, you have to be Madara
Madara.
Uchiha."
Yeah, 14 years old. Right.
Mm-hmm.
However, you see what I mean when I say like a lot of shit has to go right and wrong for him to get to that level.
Sure. I mean, I feel like he just kind of fits in like the prodigy.
Yeah. Okay. Thank God,
Like
because I'm
he's
kind of
got,
sweating right now.
he's kind of like, yeah, it feels like a prototypical like prodigy. Has a slow start, but once he kind of awakens his Sharingan, he's just kind of
Takes
teed.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Yahiko. I don't know if we
Okay,
know enough. Yeah,
okay, we're
because
gonna keep it with
Nagato's here.
Yahigo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you wanna like? I don't really
And
know if we can rank him.
like similar to Conan, I would just place just like whatever he kind
Yeah,
of
like he was the leader, I guess, but that was more of a
yeah.
personality thing.
Mhm.
Okay, Itachi's Jesus Christ, Kakashi's father
Yeah. Sakumo Hatake.
at the
Yeah,
very least.
he's got to like he's probably top of talented if we're being honest.
Yeah, like I was thinking
Like
about that, but like the only thing we just don't really see that. So like I was trying to be
he's just
conservative. Yeah,
yeah, just like yeah, bro. This guy, he would have pissed on all of the Sanin and they wouldn't do anything about it. Like,
yeah,
all right, bro.
like
Um,
yeah. Okay, Madara Uchiha. What do you gotta say about Madara, bro?
generational genius, right?
Mhm.
Like we mad at the yeah,
No.
okay. Cool. We
Yeah.
chilling then. We chilling.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, personally, I'd put him over Hashirama because I just think he has the mental aspect, but like it's splitting hairs, right? We don't
Mhm.
no, I don't it's not a those aren't fighting words per se, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Prodigy, like the Rinnegan kind of just made him that, I
Yeah, like
feel
it's kind of
like
a
it
running on hard carry.
yeah.
I don't know, cause like
Because
when
he
he,
just he's like the Rinnegan makes him master all 5 styles,
yeah,
right? His chakra is insane because he's also an Uzumaki. Like he kind of feels like he has the physical traits necessary.
yeah, um, feels weird to call him a prodigy. Like I don't know, because when he came
Doesn't
back
give
as
that
an Ito
vibe.
Tensei, yeah, when he came back as an Ito Tensei, he was ready to kill B and Naruto, right? He was about to when he
Mhm.
locked in, but like Itachi just kind of handled him with the Rinnegan.
To be fair,
That's
Itachi
Itachi.
handled Kabuto, and we
That's
have
yeah.
him in Prodigy too.
Okay, so like it's
So we don't have to put him there, but at least high talented.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely lower
yeah.
than Obito.
Mm.
So here's
What do
my
you?
I'm
Uh,
thinking top of Prodigy or like above Hiruzen.
he
No,
can be.
no, he can't be. Sorry,
He literally can't
next to
be.
Hiruzen, yeah. So okay,
Fuck.
are we putting him top of Prodigy or like lowest rung on Generational Genius?
Okay, I'll put it like this, right? If we're glazing Minato for making the Rasengan, I feel like it's
Yeah, dude, he created the
only
thing
like
that brings
he
people back to life that doesn't kill you
3 crazy jutsu. He figured out how to seal away souls. He figured out how to bring people back to life, and he figured out how to clone yourself physically, bro.
and
Like
teleport.
actual tangible clones. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like I,
Game is a game,
um,
bro, and he developed all of them to just kill Uchiha. Like he's
yep,
just fuck, bro.
yeah.
He shit. Toby Rama, Datara, and Donzo could never.
Mm-mm. Um, he
Okay.
gets outdone in every jutsu created. Yeah, most of the progenitors of their jutsu do.
Yeah.
Like you don't like Minato isn't making a Rasengan more powerful than Naruto's. They don't make him a
Mm,
bum. It's just like
yeah.
he kind of took the first step.
Mm. And you guys, we don't want to rehash Naruto or Sasuke right now for both of our health. So like chill.
Fuck, dude.
Okay.
Naruto, you mean the fucking idiot? Like, all right, bro.
Okay. Tsuchikage,
Um,
top of talented, right? Gotta be. He was the
yeah,
most
yeah,
powerful
Anuki,
Kage. Yeah.
most powerful, and then I think particle style should be like really hard to
Oh yeah, dude.
learn and develop.
Particle style is fucking nuts. It's so busted.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh. Where would you?
Suigetsu.
Yeah. Where would you put Suigetsu? Because like he gets kind of washed.
Yeah, I mean, like
Above average,
I,
but like
I don't know. I don't know if like his jutsu, his like him being water kind of carries, but it wasn't that just an Orochimaru experiment,
yeah,
or was that something he developed?
I think it's like a thing for from his clan, but I don't know, like
Oh,
this the
okay.
sword thing is what I remember more.
Yeah, I mean, if it's from
Okay,
his clan, like it's his ability,
like okay, he
we can put
fights
him
more
above
than
average.
Karin, right? So I'm comfortable putting
Mhm.
him here
Sure.
because he's a threat to everybody below him.
Yeah.
So that's my thinking,
Um.
except
All right.
fucking Kage.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
Sai. So is this nigga my replacement? Like, all right, bro. Like
I don't think Sasuke said the N word, but the spirit is there.
if he did, like, what I mean,
He's above
like
average.
I'd handle it, I guess.
Sai is
Give
just
him a stern talking to.
he's above average.
Yeah, like Ambu, Black Ops kind of vibe.
And he's got a. I like his ability though. It's cool, like
Mm,
visually.
yeah,
I assume it must be fun to draw if you're Kishimoto. Like, yeah, bro, let
yeah,
me get the brushes.
yeah. Very meta. Tamari.
It's weird. She's strong, but like, she's not there.
Yeah. Which obviously you were telling me in DMs like you're so happy about, like just generally a Kishimoto decision.
I'll put her here
Um,
next to Hinata.
okay. To Yuya sucks. Uh, whatever. kind of ass genjutsu low key when Kabuto's not using it. Rock Lee, failure, right? Like we get called a genius of hard work. This nigga can't use a
He hasn't,
single jutsu.
bro. He hasn't won anything.
All right, bro. Let's not do too much.
Just a
Let's.
fucking generational loser, dude. Oh my god. He should have been the protagonist. What's his wife's name? Gun to your head. Yeah, you're dead.
I don't. I don't see how that has anything to do with him being like the true protagonist of Naruto, though. Because like the story was clearly about hard work surpassing talent, which is why Lee won that fight.
Can't even use Gate 7, by the way. It was totally useless.
Yeah, failure.
Yeah.
Failure.
Plague of Gripes is throwing up in his shorts right now. Sasori. He's talented.
Yeah. He was cool with it. Zabuza is above average, I feel. He has he has his moments, but he's generally kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Now, this one's a weird one because Shikamaru I wouldn't consider super talented, but he's a fucking genius. And it's like, what is that? How do we weigh that? How do we factor that?
He's got a good technique. He knows how to use it. He knows how to apply it. He's got a strategy. I don't know. Like it's kind of weird, right? Because his genius is more external, not internal. So he's not really able to make himself that much stronger, but he's able to just like really lock in, right? Like he got all the brain cells Naruto and Sasuke lost at birth.
For sure.
So
yeah, he actually used Shadow Possession to snatch him up.
Yeah, so like he's got the intelligence of 3 people. Fuck. I don't know. Shadow Possession is also kind of good. Because you know what it is? He can sort of emulate Hedon's technique without the whole like pomp and circumstance if you really wanted to. Well,
I mean, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, except for the dying part.
Yeah. You think maybe if he manipulates his shadow like this, like look, like this, it'll work. Like, because the shadow's 2-dimensional, so you think he could, like, if he stabs behind, it'll give the illusion that it's the neck.
Shikamaru would have to be a real dumbass to have not tried that before, I feel.
Or Kishimoto just probably didn't think of it. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the consequence makes him an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd say like talented.
Yeah,
like, but
talented with heavy asterisks.
Yeah. Neji, I feel like is at least talented.
Yeah.
Like pretty high into it for sure.
Yeah. Kurenai. She retired,
Womp womp.
I guess. Yeah.
The old lady. Lichia. She can revive people.
Yeah,
That's
but also
cool. She's also a really good puppet master.
She was at least as good as Sasori in her prime.
Maybe a little worse.
Yeah,
but
no,
she was like, I can take down a castle. It's like I can take down a nation. Like, like maybe there's levels, but I would say that like they're probably like similar tier.
Orochimaru. So Orochimaru is weird. Because he is technically a better scientist than Kabuto, but as a combatant, Kabuto just fucking clears him. Like just like kinesthetically, and prodigiously, Kabuto is just more talented than Orochimaru. Except as a scientist, and that's really it. But that's not really this list, so I don't know how you want to factor it in. Like, I'd probably give him the most talented. I'd put him next
out of the Sannin for sure.
I'd probably give him.
Yeah.
Are you okay with putting Jiraiya above the Raikage, or how do you feel about this placement here?
That's fine. It's not too egregious. It's whatever.
Okay.
Keep them together.
I like this though. The Sannin here, and then Sakura and Naruto. And it's funny.
Shit.
All right, Sarada. You have to do this a bit better than me. She doesn't have her dad's int, right? Like she. Like, is she good?
No, she inherited that, bro. Unfortunately.
Fuck. So she has to wear a diaper everywhere because she's not potty trained.
Bro, she wears glasses, gang.
Uchiha who wears glasses. Holy shit! Sasuke might have brought her into this world, like spontaneously. Fuck, dude.
You're saying he individually conceived, like he just fucking he asexually reproduced. He's like, fuck, dude, have sex with Sakura.
Fuck, bro, it's like the Chimera and Pathogenesis.
I'll figure out my own way. Like, bro, use the Rinnegan to spawn in a new that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'd say talented for Sarada. That's fine.
Okay. I'll conservatively keep her at the bottom just for now.
Yeah, Shino. Uh,
Average.
whatever. 1010 fucking sucks. I'm a weapons master. Yeah, you're a fraud. Just
The ramen guy.
all
Hold
right,
on.
bro.
Hold on now. Let's
But
really break it down, bro. Let's go
you
feet by feet.
put him wherever you want to, gang. He somehow was able to force feed Naruto despite his idiocy. So like, I don't know, pretty high level
Hmm.
feat.
I forgot this kid's name.
Mitsuki. That nigga has Sage Mode. He's like 4.
What the fuck? Okay.
He just has Sage Mode.
So Prodigy.
Yeah, unfortunate. And then Boruto, probably a Prodigy too.
You know, it's funny. Mikey mentioned to me when we were watching that Boruto is like he has Minato level talent.
No,
He's like not carried by as much chakra as Naruto.
no. Like, do you care about Boruto spoilers?
Uh, Solid 5 out of 10. I'm 50-50. Big
I'll leave
events.
it then.
Yeah.
It's just it's more of a direct comparison
Oh, okay.
To Minato.
Okay.
Like there is a way to directly compare their abilities, and like one of them is better than the other. I'll put it like that, right?
Boruto
When
is
they
a
go,
generational genius. What the fuck?
no, no.
Is this just BR hate?
Like it's partially BR hate. Like maybe he should go higher on Prodigy, but like, how should I put this? He's not really super duper like okay. He's not really that smart. Like okay, so like he has a lot of
So
talent,
he
right?
is
Like
Naruto's son. Okay.
he learns the Rasengan in like 3 days, and then he can like make you've seen that he can
Yeah,
make
I've
it
seen
like
that. Yeah.
vanish, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Um, no, like bro has limitations on one jutsu he can use. That's kind of like I don't know. I don't feel like a generational genius has to like use this jutsu this way. I don't know. He also kind of gets like, uh, I don't know.
Mm. So is
Generational genius, like
interesting. Okay, so is it
Toby
like
Rama level, Haruzen level mod. I don't know about that, bro. I
okay,
just don't know.
is he at like Kakashi levels of Prodigy? You know, with like, because okay, I say Naruto's carried by chakra. I kind of mean it, but like, so Naruto's chakra boosts anything he does, right? Just visually, right? Like a
Mm,
Rasengan could like be mutated like that, right? With somebody like
mm,
Minato, it's just raw skill all the time. Like Minato is just like fucking locked in and clocked in, right? So
mm.
the shit he does is just more technical. Is Boruto closer to his father or his grandfather in that spectrum?
Closer to his grandfather because he doesn't have the chakra amount, right? That's why I
Hmm.
think he's a prodigy, and that's why I think he'd be very clearly a prodigy.
Okay.
Generational genius. However, I don't know. Like I'm gonna just tell you, I guess,
Hmm.
right? He knows flying Raijin at some point, right?
Okay.
But he can't use it the way Minato can, right? Minato can spam it. Boruto has to like it's a jutsu that is like like not a single use thing, but he can use it to leave a place or to get to a place, but he cannot use it in combat.
Interesting limitation.
Like he's like, okay, I gotta focus. Give
So
me
it's
a
like it's
second. Give me a
instant
second.
transmission
It's
rules.
closer to instant
Okay.
transmission, right? Which is like learning a flying Raijin, prodigious thing. Do I want to say like Toby Rama can use it a lot better than Boruto, right?
Hmm.
He has other jutsu that are really good, but like I don't know. Um,
Okay.
eh.
So
Like if you put him top of Prodigy, it's cool. Maybe my hate is stopping him from me personally putting him in generational genius, whatever,
here,
right?
I'll
But I do
put
think that there are
him right
actual
here.
like decent feat limitations that would imply that.
It is funny though,
Um,
like putting Boruto between Naruto and Minato.
mm,
Like, would you say this is an accurate reflection of their talent, respectively, like ranking wise? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
probably. Yeah. Um, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see.
I think this is the last person, the samurai guy.
Oh
Above
fuck, I forgot his
average.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
he's cool. He's whatever.
Yeah. I think that's it, actually. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. God, but I want to
Okay.
take Kagura. I want to take Kaguya off.
Oh,
Like, I'm.
okay,
It's just,
cool.
she's fucking up the vibe of the list. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay, we keeping Zetsu on though? Um,
Yeah, because
or
I mean, he ultimately
oh,
failed. He can't fight. Like,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This I guess this would then conclude the Naruto Genius Talent Prodigious tier list.
Hmm.
Hope all you guys enjoyed some of the tangents, some of the yapping, some of the slight mental breaks that all came
Hmm.
with it. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Peace. Like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck. Ah, we got it in. We got it in. It's fine. It's fine. We got it in. This will be the ending. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got it in. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. It's fine, bro. It'll look
Like I
totally
said,
normal.
this nigga said, like, comment, and subscribe. Fuck. Like, bro, like, can we look like we've been here before, bro? Can we look like
We actually
goddamn
haven't, bro. Like,
professionals?
this is literally our first time. Just FYI.
Yeah, bro, but can we look like it? Can we fake it a little bit, bro? Damn.
We just spent 3 hours faking that shit.